School, if you're just joining us, we are so glad that you are here. Folks, we're live, so make sure you tune in. If someone cannot be here, or actually, we have a lot of people that listen in as the game is going on, and they are here. But they can catch all of the action live. Go to YouTube, Nixa Public Schools, catch a live commentary, coaches' interviews during halftime, all kinds of good things here at Nixa High School. Folks, got a big lineup, but we're going to get started with the JV game, and we would like to welcome the Willard Tigers from Willard, Missouri. He's a 6'3" freshman forward, number 1, Keyshawn Close. He's a 5'10" junior guard, number 10, Braxton Boyer. He's a 6'3" junior guard forward, number 13, Mason Ruckman. He's a 6-foot sophomore guard forward, number 21, Jackson Phipps. And he's a 5'10" sophomore guard. Where's number 24? Blake Doherty. And now, folks, the starters for your Nixa Junior Varsity. He's a 6-foot sophomore, number 13, Jace Combs. He's a 5'10" freshman, number 14, Randy Flint. He's a 5'10" sophomore, number 20, Kevon Flint. He's a 5'11" sophomore, number 24, Wyatt Vincent. And oh my goodness, he gets taller every week. He's a 6'8" freshman, number 44, Jackson Cantwell.
Hello everyone and welcome to Eagle Fieldhouse. I'm Aiden Hopkins. Getting ready for this Nixa JV matchup. It's the Nixa JV Eagles versus the Willard JV Tigers. It's going to be a great one. The freshmen just came off a really good win in their game, getting redemption from their loss in their last JV game. As Jackson Cantwell wins that tip for lead, the Nixa Eagles possess the ball. Kevon Flint in the corner, the older of the Flint brothers. Randy Flint, you'll see him more. There's Randy Flint right there. Up top to Combs. Combs a deep three, no good. Rebounded by Flint. Back out to his brother Randy. Randy in the corner. Guarded by Ruckman. Up top to Kevon again. To Wyatt. Stripped away. We're going to get a foul called on Willard. Number 24, Blake Doherty. Randy Flint to inbound the ball here. Vincent up top, wide open for three, bang! Wyatt Vincent for three, and he's the person you do not want to leave open from the arc. Doherty driving in, pass out. Gets Keeve on a jump. No good off the front of the rim, rebound by Vincent, breakaway, Jace Combs, and easy lay for two. 5-0 Nixa lead. Boyer to Close. To Doherty up top, guarded by Randy. Back to Boyer. Hand off to Phipps. Doherty again. Doherty for three, no good, rims in and out, rebounded by Close, and that one will fall. Keyshawn Close gets the Willard Tigers on the board, now it's a 5-2 ball game. Randy Flint to the corner to Kevon. Kevon saves for going out of bounds there to Combs. Cantwell in the paint, tipped away from Cantwell's hands, and stolen away by Boyer, but he steps from the line to the Eagles basketball. Flint, sideline, pass to Combs up top. Combs to Cantwell in the paint, back out to Kevon. Kevon driving in, he puts it up. No good, rebounded by Ruckman. He's tripped, and it's a foul call on Kevon Flint. hoping to get away with that one, but just wasn't able to. Eagles' first team foul. Kevon Flint's first personal. Close, up top. The 6'3" freshman on the 6'8" freshman, Jackson Cantwell. He's driving in, spin move. Cantwell jumps, gets a hand on the ball. It's going to be no good, taken by Vincent. Vincent passed it out to Combs. Combs in the corner for three, short. Rebounded by Willard. 1-on-3 situation. He still slows the tempo down to Darty for three, no good. Rebounded by Willard. Put back up, rebounded by Cantwell. Randy Flint, outlet pass to his brother Kevon. Kevon off the back of the glass. He scores. Great job by Randy Flint to look down the court. Great pass, too. This is double team in front of the scorer's table right now. After sorry. Screen by Willard. Screen goes to a three. That's going to be no good. Rebounded by Randy Flint. Randy Flint driving down the court. Pass to Cantwell up top. Kevon Flint to Combs. Up top to Randy. Randy tries to dish it into Cantwell. Does, but it's a little off balance. We have to throw it off forward Tigers' feet to make sure it's Nixa Eagles' ball. Randy Flint. Inbound it here. Pass out to Vincent up top. Made sure to guard him that time after what happened last time he was wide open. Randy Flint up top. Into Cantwell on the post. That one will fall. Jackson Cantwell gets his first points of the game. Off an easy pitch in. Off the back of the glass. Vincent gambles on the ball. Not going to get it though. Willard puts up a shot. Rebounded again by Willard. And that one will fall. Number 21, Jackson Phipps. Randy Flint up top. Driving in the paint. Great spin on the ball there. That one will fall. 11-4 ball game. Full court pass right there, and Cantwell's going to foul him. It's going to be and one. Mason Ruckman drawing the foul on Jackson Cantwell. Barger and Foster going to check in here as Cantwell and Combs see the bench. The and one free throws going to fall from Mason Ruckman into the 11-7 ball game. Randy Flint up top. This shit to Kevon in the corner. Kevon going around the perimeter. Passes it back to Wyatt Vincent in the corner for three. Rims it and out. Rebounded by Darty. Stolen away by Vincent. Vincent goes off the glass. 13-7. Cooper Miller, quick pass. Voids the half court there. Darty up top, guarded by Foster. Foster base guarding him. Darty gets pass. Little floater action. It's going to run in and out. Rebounded by Flint. I think that's Randy Flint's like fourth or fifth rebounder of the game. He's had a heck of a first quarter so far. Dish out to Vincent for three. No good. Rebounded by Darty. We're going to get a foul called number 5. Lane Meltbarger for swatting at that one. Miller to Ruckman. Ruckman driving in, stripped away by Randy Flint. Randy Flint, the big defensive playmaker right now, as he dishes it to Kevon Flint in the outlet pass. That's to be Kevon Flint's 4th points of the game. Both assisted by his younger brother, Randy. Ruckman for three, and that one will fall. Mason Ruckman, 6th of the Willards, 10 points right now. Randy Flint up top, dishing it to Kevon. Kevon driving in, but decides to swing it around cross court to Wyatt Vincent in the corner. Wyatt Vincent was sipped away, so it won't be backcourt violation. Foster up top, guarded by Miller. Screen by Miltbarger into the corner for Flint. Flint for three, bang! Kevon Flint with the tray ball. Tipped away by Miltbarger on the pass in, but it's going to stay Willard Tigers ball. Vincent check out as Combs and Cantwell come back into this one. Double team, half court. Stolen away by the Eagles. Tipped away by Meltebarger to Foster. Foster off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Miller. Miller dishing it to Toe. Up top is Boyer. Boyer guarded by Foster. Foster a lockdown defender. You can see that right now. Won't give anybody a room. Boyer driving in, looking for something. He stops in his tracks, passes it back out. To Boyer again. Boyer for three, no good off the back of the rim. Tipped away by Close, and we'll get into his teammate's hand, number 13, Ruckman. Boyer up top, swinging to Ruckman. Ruckman driving in. Off the glass, that one will rim in. Ruckman with 8 points right now. Randy Flint, pull up three, bang! Randy Flint, really big playmaker on assists, rebounds, all steals, all that today. 5 points right now. 1:30 remaining in the first quarter. Miller diving for the ball with Combs right at him, swatted away by Combs. Outlet pass to Flint. Flint goes up and hits it again. 23-12 to score right now. 11-point lead for this Knicks Eagles team. Cooper Miller in the corner, passing it up top. Braxton Boyer guarded by Foster. For three, Boyer for three. Deep three, little pull up there. No one expected that one. That one fell. 23-15 now. 50 seconds left in the first. The corner to Foster. Foster for three, no good. Rebounded by Ruckman. To the corner. Toe driving in. To Miller for three, no good. Rebounded by Flint. Not Flint, Meltebarger, sorry. To Combs in the corner. 30 seconds remaining. Randy Flint for three, wide open, no good. Rebounded by Close. Close dishing it to Toe. Toe to Miller. Miller double teamed in the corner by Meltebarger and Combs. We're gonna foul call with number 13, Jace Combs. Something to look for here is chemistry of this team. This team has been playing together since 7th grade, minus the factors of Randy Flint and Jackson Cantwell, but this team has so much flow. 7th grade, I think lost combined of 4 games, 7th, 8th grade. Didn't lose freshman year, and haven't lost this year either. So this 2025 class has so much chemistry. They play AAU ball together. They played 7th and 8th grade. They barely got any losses, one COC 2 times, as Combs steals it away and gets a buzzer beater there. That's something you gotta look for this JV team. As you can see them all smiles. Combs, Meltebarger, Foster, Flint, Vincent, a whole bunch of other people. They have played together since before 7th grade, actually. Played AAU ball, played club ball together. But then school ball came. Only lost about 5 games to junior high. Won COC both times. Undefeated freshman year. Undefeated right now in JV year. So this team has a bunch of chemistry, and you see that with all the passing and breakaway. We're gonna take a break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. We are back. Toe dishing it in, number 21, Phipps. Miller in the corner, dishing it back to Darty. Darty up top, guarded by Meltebarger. Darty driving in. Up top, guarded by Flint. Swing out in the corner. Ruckman for three, that one falls. Mason Ruckman, 11 points right now. Need to find a stop, need to find a defense here for Ruckman. Flint Cross pass to Combs, Flynn up top. Fishing around again, Foster in the corner. Combs, Meltebarger, the elbow, free throw jumper, no good, short. Rebounded by Braxton, not Braxton, sorry, Darty. That one's no good, rebounded by Vincent. Vincent driving down the court. Got 2 on 5 here. Meltebarger goes up, he doesn't get fouled, wanted that one to fall, but go to the line and shoot 2. Sal's first personal foul, team's only second. Meltebarger's first free goes up and good. To be Lane Meltebarger's 4th points of the game. Meltebarger's second one. That one will fall too. Dish at half court. Darty. He drives in. Thought it was Phipps. He drives in. He's going to be fouled by number 13, Jace Combs. It'll be Jace Combs' second personal. Oh, 24. Wow. I looked like it was Jace Combs to me, but Wyatt Vincent, it'd be his first personal. Nix's 5th. Willard's first free throw was no good. I don't know if they're going to count that, though. Yeah, it was calling Jace Combs. I was very confused there. I was like, oh, Wyatt wasn't even close, but Jace Combs, his second personal. I don't know if that first free throw is going to count. It was air ball, it was missed, but I don't know if they're going to count it. First free throw's up. That second free throw's up. They're going to count that one. They're going to count that first one. So we're in and out. Both free throws missed there. Very confusing sequence of events, though. Foul call on Vincent. First free throw was up when the refs were talking. They were ready for it. It was air ball. They were missed. I don't know. So much going on now. But all sorted out. To Willard Tigers ball as it was batted out of bounds by the Eagles. Up top, Cooper Miller. Miller up top, guarded by Meltebarger. Handoff. So toe into the paint, guarded by Foster. Back to Toe for 3. Bang. Brighton Towel, not Toe. Brighton Towel for 3. It's up top to Flint. Screen by Meltebarger. Flint for 3, no good. Rebounded, tipped away by Vincent. Rebounded by the Willard Tigers, number 13, Mason Ruckman. Ruckman out with pass, number 21, Jason Phipps. Phipps goes up, no good. Tipped away by Meltebarger. Into the hands of Kevon Flint. Kevon Flint driving down to the corner. Combs for 3, in his face, no good. Over, rebounded by Ruckman. And that one's going to be called on Wyatt Vincent. That's going to be his foul. Wyatt Vincent first personal. 16 fouls, still 6 minutes left in the second period. Cross-court pass there. What a pass. It's to be out of bounds. It's to be Nixa basketball. Oh, full one-on-ones for football right there. We talked about that in the locker room. He got dusted just way out of his hands. 27-21. Cut this lead to 6. I just realized that. Wow, that's a close game. Foster, the key, driving in, spin move. He's to be fouled by number 21, Jackson Phipps. Tough fall there, but. Bryce Foster at the free throw line. So shoot 2 here. 27-21 score right now. Way closer than we expected, but that one will fall. 28-21. Kind of weird not seeing this place filled up right now, because usually by this time in Rutnell and Kickapoo games, this place would be filled to the top, but it's not right now. Foster at the line. That one's up, no good. And we're gonna get a lane violation called, I think. Yeah, lane violation, and Foster's gonna shoot another one here. Foster at the line. That one's up. Good. Gets redemption on lane violation and makes it count. Tao kicks his own ball away, and it'll be Nixa Eagles basketball. 29-21 is the score here. 8-point game. 5:43 left in the second quarter. Kevon Flint up top to Randy Flint in the corner. Into Cantwell in the post. Dish it out to Foster for three. Wide open. No good. Rebounded by Willard. Me off Willard's knee. It's to be Eagles basketball. You see, dish it to Cantwell in the paint. He was getting triple teamed. They had two people open on the perimeter. He just dished out to Foster. He was wide open. Each shot was no good, but that was a really, really close one. I think probably said that multiple other times. Dishing it in, getting triple teamed. Just Foster cooks. Cantwell gets that ball. Looks like he was getting held that whole time, but nothing was getting called there. Darty driving up. Flint tries to strip it away, but to get stolen away by his younger brother Randy Flint. Randy Flint going up off the back of the glass. That one will fall, making a 10-point lead. Ruckman, guarded by Randy. Tipped away by Randy Flint. Breakaway, one-on-one. Randy Flint goes up, needs to be fouled. Not a pretty foul. Took quite the fall there, but he got up immediately. Calls on Blake Darty to be his second personal. Randy Flint at the line here. That first one was good. Randy Flint second. Good. 12-point Nixa Eagles lead here. Up top. Darty. Darty up top, guarded by Vincent, driving in. Double team trapped right in front of our table, but it's being stolen away by Randy Flint. Randy Flint on a breakaway again. This Randy Flint's fifth or sixth steal. He has had so many tonight. So many rebounds, so many assists, so many great looks. He's been a game changer for this team. So Randy Flint, he has 13 points right now with multiple assists. I know he has 2 to Kevon. He also has multiple rebounds, steals. As Willard Tigers take a timeout, we're gonna take a timeout as well. This timeout is brought to you by Night Heating and Air Conditioning. We are back from that timeout, 35-21 lead, 4:30 remaining in the second quarter. Kevon Flint dishing into Cantwell. We're gonna get a player control foul. Maybe? No? Looked like it. I don't know who he was on. It looked really like Cantwell was elbowing in the face, but I guess we'll take it. Foster up top to Cantwell. Vincent dished it into Randy Flint in the post, dished it back out to his brother Kevon in the corner. Wyatt Vincent for three, no good. Rebounded by Vincent. The corner, Randy Flint for three. Bang! Randy Flint, 16 points already. Still with 4:10 remaining in the second quarter. That three was insane. Nothing but net. Beautiful. Exactly what you want to see is Randy Flint's guarding up top. For three, no good. Ruckman rebounded. We get a foul called on Willard Tiger number. Big Darty, his third personal. Still with 3:57 left in the second quarter. He has 3 fouls. No sign of him coming out though. Randy Flint Up top. Driving in. What a move by Randy Flint. Couple crossovers, gets that defender off him, drives in on two. Puts a little floater up, that one will fall. Randy Flint, 18 points right now. He's having a great game. Randy Flint up top, dishing it into Cantwell on the post. No good, tip back. And Randy Flint's gonna come up with it. Cross court pass to Combs. Combs pump fakes, driving in. He goes up, that one will fall. Jace Combs. And that one will go cross court. Willard gets points, but Nixa not slowing down at all. 42-27, 42-25, 17-point lead. Eltabarger dishing out to Flint. Back to Cantwell on the post. What a pass. It's been no good though. Rebounded by Close. Darty driving in. Dish it back out. They're gonna reset. Darty up top. Rebounded by Randy. Not rebounded. Guarded by Randy Flint. Sorry. Ruckman. Just a lousy pass. He's stolen away by Nixa. Meltzberg going up. Gets close to jump, looking for an and one there, but doesn't get it. He'll put that up and he'll still get some points there. Meltzberger 4 points right now. Stripped away by Combs. It's gonna stay Tigers basketball though. This whole new lineup comes in for Willard. Minus two players will stay in, but Miller, Morris, and Leighton Teeter are gonna check in for the Tigers. As Cantwell goes to the bench here, and Foster checks back in. Cooper Miller dishing into the post. Close with it. Back out to Miller. Swinging around into the corner. Miller swinging around. Back to Miller. Great ball looking for a good shot. Into the paint. Tipped off hands to be no good. Tipped off his hands to go out of bounds. It's going to be Nixa Eagles basketball. Kevon Flint dishing it out. Foster up top, swinging it to Flint. Into Meltzberger on the post. That one will fall. Another Randy Flint assist. Something that's been a very common theme in this game is it's tipped away by Randy Flint. Stolen. Another Randy Flint steal. Another common factor. Randy Flint gets it back again. Willard tries to steal it. Meltzberger in the paint. Off the back of the glass. Meltzberger went from 2 points to 8 points really quick. Our clock's messed up right now on the stream, but there's 1 minute left in the second quarter. I need to get that fixed. If you can hear me, Jordan Burns. The clock is not working. The clock is not right. Jordan Burns, if you can hear me. The clock on the stream is not right. First one's up. It's gonna be good. Close. Jordan Burns, can you hear me? Guess not. Close. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Flint. Randy driving to the corner, Foster. Foster up top to Flint. Dishing it around. Randy Flint. Randy Flint driving in. He's triple teamed. Looking for a foul. No foul though. Jace Combs trips it away. As our clock's working now. Still no, it's not showing a score now. Up top to Close. Close driving in. We're gonna get a foul called number 14. Randy Flint's be called on the floor. He stuck his hand in there. Easy call for any official. Let's be Randy Flint's first personal. He's 18 points right now. Jace Combs has 3 fouls for this Nixa Eagles team right now. Didn't know that. Close. Free throw off the front of the rim. 25 seconds. Close again in the paint. He goes off the back of the glass. Number fall cuts the 20-point deficit. Randy Flynn up top, guarded by number 23, Leighton Teeter. It's a mouthful. 10 seconds remaining in this first half. Ooh. Randy Flint showing his moves off. Tries to get number 23, Leighton Teeter to fall, but Teeter didn't fall, just took a little step back. Flint will go to the line for the bonus. 48-28 to score, 6 seconds left in this second quarter. Just shoot 101, Randy Flint. Trying to go to the half with 20 points. Makes it 19, looking to go to the locker room with 20 points into the first half. Flynn at the line. 20 points in the first half, 50 points for the Nixa Eagles teams. It was swatted away by Combs right into the scorer's table. Pierces straight through our scorer and our stat taker. This will be out of bounds. Tipped away by Foster. 3.9 seconds remaining. Stay Willard Tigers ball. The baseline. Miller dishing it out for three. No good. That's an in the first half. 50-28 is going to be our score at the end of this first half. 10-minute halftime break, and I'm pretty sure we have a pretty special interview coming up here. You'll see it just coming up. Alrighty.
I'm here with Coach Miller. Coach Miller, what do you think of the first half there?
Our guys really got up to a quick start. We got a lot of buckets in transition. Went on a spell there. We kind of lost our shooters in defense on some rotations, but we got that taken care of.
Perfect. Appreciate it, Coach. Thank you.
Shout out to my brother, Coach Miller.
Says this: educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. I believe when you look at this center, you'll see the heart of every student and teacher coming alive. When we employ the arts, we educate the heart.
And look at what we have today. Isn't this nice? It is, isn't it? And look at where we're at. We have 2,000 students. We have this legacy and this rich tradition of where our students in the performing arts, in band, choir, and theater, they're respected not only in Missouri, not only in Southwest Missouri, across our state, but in the Midwest. Now, students that are out here today, I believe you're going to take this and the tradition that we have and our directors that have been here and the legacy that our directors have.
On behalf of the high school, I'm just so grateful to our community. I get a chance to talk about Nixa a lot, not just here locally, but on the state level as well. Every time I go to places and I have the opportunity to speak, they always ask, what is special about Nixa? And it starts with a supportive community. And if it wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible.
Thank you, Nixa community. We dream big and you dream big with us. And because of that, we're able to provide this incredible space for all of our students, for our community. And I can't wait to see all the imagination and what comes out of it. Thank you, Nixa community.
And I gotta thank one last group, because I always have to thank this group because they're why I do what I do. Students, we love you guys. Thank you for all the hard work. Thank you for being the best students in the state of Missouri and in the nation. We love you guys. Keep working hard. I am so excited to come watch you guys in SpongeBob. I cannot wait. So, anyways, thank you.
Yeah, I've already been accused in the hallway, you stole our cookies. And I was like, oh man. At first they were like, well, we don't know who it is. We think it's next door because they're being extra suspicious because they weren't involved, so they didn't think anything of it. And I'm like, what if I told you I took Miss Boston's cookies? And they're like, oh my gosh, and she took yours. And so that's how it all tied together, and they figured out who took our cookies.
We've been learning about making inferences and drawing conclusions, but it's a very hard concept for them to grasp. So I was trying to think of a way that we could take a real life scenario that they could actually apply to the skill that we're learning. And what better way, I figured, to do it with cookies and make a whole scene out of it.
It was fun and insane at the same time. It was exciting and it was hard. We were investigating who stole our cookies, because when we were at lunch, they stole our cookies. We searched for clues and like all that stuff.
When they came back from lunch and saw that they were gone, I think they kind of really took it from there, and they had fun trying to figure out who in the world took them.
I was like, who did this? I went so crazy. We sort of all screamed.
Like it said Miss L. And they told me like two third grade teachers with an L. There was like a trail of sprinkles, and they had to look through my thoughts and stuff to grab the plate.
It's a hard skill to grasp. So in order to do, this type of experiment, per se, they're really having to pull, okay, well, there's crumbs here they probably left in a hurry. And then they were able to make the connection, oh, the big chair's knocked over. So they're being able to piece those clues together, even though it doesn't specifically say that this is the person that took them.
It's really fun, like solving stuff.
I think it does, teach them a lot of things, and especially to look at things in more of a detailed aspect. Like I said, noticing things that weren't purposefully in the situation, and then again, making the inferences. You can make inferences on anything in life. So that was kind of what we were trying to tie in with this activity. I think they loved it, and I think they did really well.
As our community grows, so does our school district. Therefore, the Nixa Board of Education has approved an April 4th no tax levy increase bond issue for various projects. The tax levy will not change from its current rate if the bond issue passes or fails. The approval of the bond issue would allow the district to access funds to complete the following projects. At High Point Elementary, there would be additional classrooms constructed. This addition would also be constructed to be a storm shelter for students at both High Point Elementary and Summit Intermediate. At Nixa High School, there would be additional facilities constructed for classroom space, activity space, as well as additional parking. The district would also take the first steps in the development of the 38 acres that will house practice spaces and eventually athletic fields, as well as possible spaces for other school activities. At Nixa Junior High, the district would complete additional classroom spaces, as well as make improvements to the theater and construct additional space for activities. The district would purchase additional school buses and additional maintenance equipment. The district would make parking and traffic improvements at SB Elementary and John Thomas School of Discovery. Across the district, there would also be various roofing and HVAC upgrades and repairs completed, as well as upgrading technology equipment and other safety and security improvements to facilities as funding allows. The district also has additional projects that would be completed with the no tax levy increase bond issue if funding allows. For more information, please email bondissue@nixaschools.net or visit www.nixabondissue.net.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Eagle Fieldhouse. This is JV matchup of the Willard JV Tigers versus the Nixa JV Eagles. First half was just completed. 50-28 was that score. Players to look for that first half. Randy Flint for the Nixa JV Eagles. He had 20 points in that first half. Looking to add on to that as he'll come on the floor and start this second half. Also noted players, Mason Ruckman. Mason Ruckman, he had 11 points, multiple rebounds, multiple steals. Same thing as Randy Flint, multiple steals, multiple rebounds, multiple assists. I think I counted at least 4 assists I can think of right now. 2 to his older brother, Kevon. Kevon dished it to Randy. And alley-oop to Jackson Cantwell. I'm pretty sure that's always the first play after the first half ends. As Willard pulls up for 3. That was going to fall, number 24, Blake Darty. Jackson Cantwell, alley-oop. I think that's always the play after the end of the first half. It's Jackson Cantwell dishes it gets in the paint again. He puts out another one one-handed, falls. That one's no good. Rims in and out, rebounded by Cantwell. Randy Flint to Kevon Flint. Wyatt Vincent up to Randy Flint again. He dishes into Cantwell. Cantwell again. 6 straight points off of 3 straight possessions. Willard Tigers in the corner. Pump fakes Cantwell. Pump fakes 2 more players. Number 21, Jackson Phipps, again, drives in, pump faking 3 Eagle players. Vincent in, cross court to Kevon Flint. Kevon Flint up top to Jace Combs. Vincent dishing it to Cantwell. Cantwell goes up. He's gonna be fouled up, won't fall, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2 more. So let's think about this. 3 straight possessions. 4 straight possessions now. 3 straight possessions, 3 straight points from Jackson Cantwell. Let's make it 4 right here. And I'll do it again. 4 straight possessions, 4 straight possessions of points coming from Jackson Cantwell. That free throw's gonna be good. Trying another one. Yeah, that will be good. 4 straight possessions of Jackson Cantwell putting 2 points on the board. 8 points in the first. How many? First couple minutes of this game. Second half, I should say. Sorry, my bad. Another corner. Up top. It's Darty into close. Up top to Ruckman. Watch him, number 13, up top. But swinging around. Pass to Close, and we're going to get a traveling violation called on Keyshawn Close. Call was a little late, but I saw it, and I was like, oh, where's it at? But there we go. Keyshawn Close gets called for the too many steps, JQH PA announcer would say. Randy Flint for 3, that one will fall. Darty up top, guarded by Combs. Combs driving it. It's an easy call, it's an easy foul call for any ref. Just can't put your hands on people. And we call Jace Combs, it'll be his 4th personal, but still 5:58 left in this third quarter. He has 9 points right now. Nothing to worry about, though, because he fouls out. You still have a bunch of weapons on this JV bench. Just Darty pulls up for 3. This be no good. Tip back. That's a stay Willard Tigers ball. Darty pull-up jumper. Good. Late Darty, 5 points. He has 3 fouls. Kevon Flint in the corner. Up top to Randy Flint. Face guarded by Boyer, driving in. Has 2, dishes out to Combs. Combs to Flint for 3 in the corner, no good. Rebounded by Willard. Willard. Driving in, the number 10, Boyer. Trying to sauce up Randy Flint there, but it's gonna be Nixa Eagles basketball. 61-35, 5:11 left in this third quarter. Flint to Combs. Combs to Cantwell. He goes back. Oh, goes for the dunk, but it's be no good, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2 anyways. If you're a Willard defender, what do you do there? Either go up there, take the foul, or you go up there and get dunked on. Or you sit there and let him dunk, because either way, he's going to get some points on the board. His first free throw's no good. I'm sorry, now shoot to the. Either way, he's going to get a good shot of getting some points on the board. Dunk half the time. sometimes, I've seen this multiple times, the ball just slips out of his hands. I've seen that multiple times in varsity games, JV games. It's a common fact there. I think the ball even slipped out there, but it's going to be a foul. The foul was saved him on that one. His second free throw is going to be no good. Rebounded by Ruckman. Ruckman driving in on Flint, stops, regains possession, dribbling, swinging around. To Boyer. Boyer swinging around up top. Darty. Boyer. Boyer driving in. With Cantwell on him, he's going to dish it out to Ruckman. For three, Boyer, no good, tipped out. Randy Flint with it to Cantwell. Cantwell off the back glass, that will fall again. What can you do? What can you do? Stop that. I mean, yeah, that's what you can do, is get him to sub out Jackson Cantwell. I'll take a breather. They're dropping, pretty sure he has dropped 12 points just this third quarter. There's still 4 minutes left in it. Randy Flint puts the pressure on Willard Tiger on the floor, and Willard Tiger's gonna be forced to take a timeout. Well, I'm gonna step aside here. No, Will, I'm so used to saying that I don't have a partner, but I don't have a partner now. I'm gonna step aside here while Willard Tigers talk this one over. 63-35. This time is brought to you by Night Heating and Air. We're back after that Willard Tiger timeout. 63-35 to score here. Randy Flint guarding Ruckman. Randy Flint with 20 points right now. Hasn't scored yet in this second half, but most of the scoring has been done by Jackson Cantwell, but he's taking a trip to the bench right now and take a little breather. It's Foster face guarding Darty, and we're going to foul call on. Who's that foul call? I didn't see a foul, but Randy Flint, it's his second personal. Didn't really see much foul there, but wasn't really on my side of the court. Willard for three, pull up, no good, over, rebounded by Close. Off of Darty's face, taken by Flint. Flint guarding, Flint passing to Vincent to be tipped away by Ruckman to stay Nixa Eagles basketball. Cooper Miller's checking for Willard Tigers is gonna fix a volleyball post thing. Randy Flint up top. Kevon Flint up top. Swinging Randy Flint in the corner. Meltberger in the corner for three. Bang.
3-point bucket for Larry Meltberger.
Miller in the corner. For three, no good. Flint with the rebound. Bulling his way in there. He's going to pass to Foster, back to Meltberger. It's going to be just at Meltberger's hands to Kevon Flint, to Randy Flint for three. Rims in and out, rebounded by Foster. Foster outside, Vincent for three, and good. Wyatt Vincent for three, his 8th points of the game, 69-35 to score now. Close, tipped away by Flint. It's gonna be Nixa Eagles basketball as it goes off Close fingertips, trying to keep it in bounds.
Back into the Eagles, 13 Chase Combs and number 44 Jackson Cantwell.
Combs and Cantwell check back into this game as both Flints are going to find their way to the bench. Jackson Cantwell right now, he has a monstrous, pretty sure it's, yeah, he has 12 points right now. 10 of those coming from just this second half. Dish out to Combs. Meltberger up top. He's driving in. He has 3 Tigers on him. Canwell with a jumper from the top of the key. 14 points now. This is all Jackson Canwell in the second half. Dishing it out. Up top, swinging around, 10. Boyer driving in. He's going to take it back out, guarded by Foster. Up top. To the corner again. Tao to Ruckman again. Guarded by Foster, screen by Young. Stolen away by Foster. Foster goes up. Not to be no good, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Many tough tumbles, I should say, taken away by this Nixa JV team. Saw Randy Flynn earlier in the game. Bryce Foster there. Seems like a lot of fight in them as they're up 36 right now, but seems a lot of fight in them, you know. Yeah. Bryce Foster's the line. He's going to shoot 2 here. First one's good. I said good. I meant going up, but it was good anyway, so it doesn't matter. But, you know. Bryce Foster, his second free throw. That one's up. That one's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Ruckman. Swing to the corner, Miller for 3, number 30, Tao. No good. Rebounded by Meltberger. Meltberger gets called wolf, so he passed it to Foster. Vincent in the corner, wide open, pump fakes. He'll keep it the ball, swing it to Meltberger in the corner. Meltberger, face guard, he's driving in, baseline, goes up with 2 Tigers in his face, no good. Rebounded by Miller. Young to Miller for 3, bang. Cooper Miller with a nothing but net 3 there. Making it a 34-point game. Combs for 3, wide open in the corner, bang. Chase Combs for 3, the younger brother of Nixa Eagles star number 11, Kale Combs. Jace Combs, 12 points right now, 4 fouls. Swing to the corner. Ruckman, baseline, stolen by Vincent. To Jace Combs. Jace Combs thinks about it, but he's not going to do it. Pass it to Vincent. Vincent step back, swinging around to Combs. Combs saves from going out of bounds. Into Cantwell on the post. Cantwell driving in, stripped away. We get a foul called number 10, Braxton Boyer. That's going to be his first personal. It's always risky calling out the players for the ref puts it up, but it's pretty obvious. They did it earlier, but it ended up being the wrong call for the refs, but it's fine. Cantwell, 16 points right now. He gets another little floater there in the post. Wide open 3, Boyer. That one's gonna fall. Braxton Boyer for 3. He has 6 points. Bryce Foster up top. Dish it to Combs. Meltberger in the corner. Wide open 3. There he goes. Lane Meltberger for a corner 3. 80 points right now for this Nixa JV team. Willard Tigers to pull up 3. Braxton Boyer, back-to-back possessions, back-to-back 3-pointers. 7 seconds to go, 80-44 is the score. Bryce Foster up top, guarded by Darty. He goes up, pull-up jumper, left, no good, rebounded by Willard. Tries to get a shot off, not even close, he gets it off anyways. Puts it up anyways, be no good. That's gonna end this third quarter. 80-44 is the JV score right now. Nixa Eagles are dominating. We'll be right back, going into the fourth quarter. We are back. Start of this fourth quarter. 80-44 is the score. Nixa JV Eagles lead the Willard Tigers. Bryce Foster guarding Cooper Miller. Kevon Flynn on Cooper Miller now. Pivoting. Pass to Daugherty for three. No good. Miller with the rebound in the post. Swatted away by Campbell, but it's still going to fall off the glass. Foster. Randy Flynn up top. Randy Flynn driving in. He goes up. It's going to travel. Oh, it's beyond the ground. That was a traveling call, but no. Be on the foul call on the ground. Late Teeter, his second personal foul. 15. We got a running clock now. Meltebarger for three, no good. Rebounded by Miller. Miller driving down the court. Guarded by Flint. Floater, no good. Rebounded by Meltebarger. Meltebarger trying to get out of there, but he's bombarded by two Tigers, so he dished it out to Randy Flint. Kevon Flint dishes to Meltebarger in the paint. Back out to Foster in the corner. Foster driving in, back out to Flint in the corner. Corner for three. Randy Flint. His first points of the second half, 23 points in the game for him. Stolen by Randy Flint, breakaway. He's by himself, and bang! Randy Flint with the yam. Randy Flint's first dunk, and I'm glad I'm on the call for that one. That was nice to see. He's always practicing it, never executed, but he finally got that one off. Good to see. Daugherty for three, deep three, no good. Rebounded by Meltebarger. Randy Flint swinging it to Foster. Foster pump fakes, driving in, pass to Cantwell on the post. No good. Rebounded by Willard. Morris with the ball now. Swinging it through the hands of Tigers. Stay Tigers basketball. Swinging around, number 23, Teeter. Up to Miller. Daugherty to Teeter. Daugherty for three. Good. Blake Daugherty for three. Flint, Randy. Dishing it to Foster. Foster for three in the face. Bang! Bryce Foster for three. This Eagles team is electric. 3 players with double digits right now. Actually, probably 4. Jace Combs check the table, but 3 right now that are in the game. Maybe Vincent, I'm not sure, but Willard Tigers for 3, no good. Rebounded by Cantwell. Randy Flint dishing in the Meltebarger. Meltebarger off the backboard, 90 points. JV team trying to put 100 here. Need to get 10 points, about 4:53 remaining in this fourth quarter. I think Willard's, I can't tell if they're just holding the ball or just trying to get a good ball movement here. Miller, 3-point line. Cross-court pass. Driving in. A foul called number 14. Randy Flint's be his 3rd personal. Clock's gonna continue to wind down. This JV team wants this clock to hurry up. They want to score 100. Willard's taking their time. Miller for 3, wide open in the corner. No good, tipped back, taken by Flint. Flint on the breakaway. He goes up, tries to dunk it, but no good. It's gonna be a layup, don't go on and shoot 2. Someone's telling them to hurry up. They want to score 100. 3:55 remaining. Clock's gonna continue to wind down now. 90-39 is the score. 49 is the score. Kevon Flint looks like he hurt his ankle there. He went for a dunk, they committed to a layup, then got fouled, so a bunch of weird things happening there. First one's up, good. 91 points for this Nixa JV team. Better hurry up. Flint, free throw line, no good. Willard Tigers, Miller, swing it, corner for 3, no good. Air ball rebounded by Jace Combs. 3:10 remaining. Pass to Randy Flint. Randy Flint pump fakes a couple times. Jace Combs for pull up 3. Bang! Jace Combs for 3. 6 points away. They really want this. Willard dishing around to Miller. Miller up top again, guarded by Flint. Letting off the gas for this defense here. Into the post. Great ball movement by Willard. That was beautiful. Combs in the corner to Foster. Flint to Kevon Flint to Combs for three. Foster again to Vincent. Vincent for three. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Flint. Pass to Kevon Flint. Back out to Jace Combs for three. Bang! Jace Combs. They're 3 points away. Jace Combs, 18 points. Randy Flint, 25 points. 3 points away from hitting 100 in this JV matchup. 2:06 remaining in this fourth quarter. Swinging around, this JV team has been really close multiple times this year, just letting off the gas away, but they don't want to let off the gas for this one. Cooper Miller for three, over, rebounded by Flint. Can Nixa hit 100 here? 149, Flint, dish it to Combs. Combs for three, wide open, no good. Tipped away, rebounded by Willard. Willard, Cooper, Miller, 1:35 remaining in this fourth quarter. Pass out, stolen by Flint. Flint on the breakaway, he's gonna slow it down. Pass to Bryce Foster. Randy Flint right now. Whole JV team in last right now. Who's gonna do it? Randy Flint for three. Short, rebounded by Flint, and we're gonna foul called as the clock's gonna run to be foul called Kevon Flint. His second personal. Clock's gonna continue to run slowly but surely. 1:05 remaining, 97-51. 46-point lead for this defense. And I think Willard's gonna let this clock wind down. As no, they're gonna take a three. No good. Rebounded by Willard. They go back up. No good. Rebounded by Willard again. Chase Combs puts his hands on his head, hoping that they would hoping they would make it so they get the ball. 42. Jace Combs for three. Bang! Jace Combs for three, and Nixa drops 100 in this JV matchup. 153 is the score now. 30 seconds remaining. Cooper Miller up top for Willard, swinging it for three, no good. Rebounded by Willard. They'll put it up again. Randy Flint to Foster. Key spin move, 10 seconds left. And JV team looks at the scoreboard, all smiles. They're gonna dribble this ball game out. It's gonna end 100-55. Should be the final score.
As they take the Tigers in game number 2. Hey folks, you don't want to go anywhere. We got the Champion of Athletes game coming up, and I promise you, you will not want to miss that. You'll want to have your cameras out. You may even want to have a Kleenex close by, so those guys will touch your hearts. Coming up, the starters for the Champion of Athletes here in about a couple of minutes.
To learn more, that's highschoolofficials.com. This message brought to you by the NFHS.
Are you ready? Here with the Nixa Eagles, we've got the best game day music on Game Time.
Talking my goals and I'ma shoot the arrow. When God turned the heat up on me, he said you De Niro. Play your part. Got some brains like the scarecrow. Let's play it smart. Cause we ain't playing checkers, this is chess. Play your pawns. Sit back like a king when they move, make your mark. And never ever let your competition take your heart. Say I believe in myself. When everybody stop believing, never leave on yourself. They had my back against the wall, I had to lean on myself. Almost made me put my dreams on the shelf. I'm tripping. Laws of attraction, you just think I'm rapping. I'm just putting out the energy so I can grab it. Everything that's in my memory that I imagine is finally here. 100 million in a year. I still believe in you, me. 'Cause every night I go to sleep, I can see it like a movie in my dreams. Put my face in the dirt on the ground, still I raise Rest in peace. Peace, God. Watch over me. As I land down to sleep. Pray the Lord. So the key. Fallen ones. Rest in peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, each year during one of our regular season games, we have the champion of athletes who compete between games here at Nixa High School. Folks, I can't tell you what a tradition this has become to us, and I know that other schools have started doing the same thing. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd like for you to get on your feet as we introduce the starters for the champion of athletes. Number 25, Rustin Sinner. Number 7, David Fells. Number 9, Katie Wright. Number 17, Ethan McCormick. Number 1, Jordan Davidson. Number 17, Eric Pemberton. Number 15, Nick Watterson. Number 29, Colson Center. Number 30, Alex Straker. Folks, give it up for number 8, Crawford Bassett. And number 25, Evan Lawler. Two-point bucket, Eric Pemberton.
Dribble. His shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, moving it the other way. Evan hustling back on defense. Throws it off the glass, Davison, also no good. Lawler's just packing up the rebounds right now.
Patting his stats right now.
Oh, Evan, what a great pass inside. Can't fish. Gets the rebound. Oh, one more time.
Hey, great job fighting for a second chance rebounds right now.
Oh, here's Crawford. This place is going to erupt if Crawford makes this shot. Oh, I'd like to mention that we're also going to have Crawford on at halftime tonight, so wait to hear from Crawford. Second shot from Crawford, no good. Rebound going the other way. Here's Alex off the glass, no good. Lawler back over. Oh, little throw it to himself behind the back pass. A little too far. Over to Evan. Evan's good off the glass. And Team Willard's up 4-0 right now. Oh, Coach Blentz with the rebound. Gets it back. Shot is good off the glass. And this might be one of the most dominating performances we've seen from a champion of athletes team in a while. A 6-0 run.
All right,
Kicked
now.
out Crawford. Oh, Crawford on the fast break now.
Let's go, Crawford.
Here we go.
Let's go, Crawford.
Nice footwork, Crawford.
He's got it. Put
Oh,
it up.
Alex, you're right in my way.
Put it up, Crawford.
Crawford
Crawford, put it up.
with the shot, no good.
Come on,
Oh,
Crawford.
back to Crawford.
Come on, Crawford.
Crawford Oh, kicks it out. Here's Alex on the fast break. And the reverse lay is no good.
That was almost the play of the game right there.
The reverse layup by Alex. Shot. Oh, no good.
Oh,
Rebound.
look,
It's
he's
going to go
down
the
here.
other way.
He's down here. Look at that.
Alex for three. Oh, no good off the back iron. He gets his own rebound.
Double teamed.
We got an Alex on Evan matchup.
Pull up.
Alex jumper. No good. He was in the Augs gym probably about an hour and a half before this, just putting up shots ready for this.
He's getting ready.
Shot off the glass, and it's good.
Two goes. Katie Wright for two.
Oh, no good. Oh, here's Evan.
Evan's moving up.
Passes, it's off. Oh, a steal. Oh, here's the fast break.
Cookies.
Oh, no good. He gets his own rebound. One more time. No good.
Ooh, get it again. Oh,
for three. Oh, just short. Oh,
Go
rebound,
Evan.
Evan. Oh, Evan on the break.
Coast to coast, Evan.
Oh, he's going to pass it off. Oh, some court vision there by Evan for easy two. And here's Alex.
He's racking up
Another three-pointer. Bang! A big three-pointer coming from Alex.
And him hitting the three-pointers in the oxygen earlier pays off.
Oh, they're trading. Oh, I thought he was going to trade one off.
That would have been awesome.
Look at a leading scorer right now. 6 out of the 12. Oh, here's Crawford. 56 seconds
Crawford.
left. Oh, just short. Pass it off. Swerving through defenders. Taken away. Here's the fast break.
All alone.
Oh, and it's good. Oh, and he's moving real bad.
I didn't even know he was back there.
Layup is good.
Davidson for two. 20 seconds, athletes. 20 seconds.
Give us a buzzer
20
beater.
seconds left. Beat buzzer beater number 2. Off the glass. And
Katie Wright, 2 more.
Go.
oh, here's Alex. 7 seconds left.
Pull up.
Oh, he's waiting for it.
Waiting.
Alex with 3 seconds left at the buzzer. Alex, just too far. And what a game, 16-5. And if you're at home and you don't have a smile on your face right now, I don't think you have a soul, but
that was awesome.
I mean, that was awesome. Here's a replay of Alex three-pointer.
Bang.
Great shot, and you gotta love it. The community supports them. I mean, Champion of Athletes does a great job. I mean, Coach Blancy does a great job. So, I mean, I got nothing else. You got anything else? I mean, that was a great game. I mean, everybody, you have to enjoy that.
That was always, it's always kind of fun to watch. Champion of Athletes game.
It's always fun to watch. So we got some 6th grade basketball real quick. And we got actually 2 6th grade basketball games today. But we'll be, wait, do we have 2? Maybe just 1. I don't know for sure. Probably 2. But I can't remember for sure. But we're in a, do you want to do play-by-play for, you want to do play-by-play for this one?
I got play-by-play.
All right.
Coached by Brandon Schmidley and Ben Foley. Thanks to the parents for getting their kids involved in the Nixa Youth Program.
I believe it's 100, over 100 kids in our youth basketball program.
Dang, that's
so
a
that's
lot.
K through 6. That's
And they've done a phenomenal job. This is only year number 2 of it. And over 100 kids is phenomenal.
Hey, some of the loudest pops I've heard in this gym, the loudest moments I've heard in this gym has been during these youth games.
Or the Alex three-pointer.
The Alex
three-pointer
three-pointer
was electric. Nothing will ever... I believe it was not... It might have been last year. It was either last year or the year before that. Alex, I think 2 years ago, Alex was in the corner over there and hit a buzzer beater to win it all. It was tied 3-3, and Alex, clutchest player since Kobe, came out and drilled it.
And the tip is won by Gray here. I would say the names, but I don't have a roster. So you got number 23 driving in. Kicks back up. Loose ball there, but picked up by number 4. Oh, step back. Oh, no good off the back iron.
Number 2
Rebound.
is Rylan Locke. So I know that one. That's the only name I know.
And it's going to be jump ball. And it's going to be red team basketball. Number 3 is going to bring it up. In 5-minute games, we are half a minute in as we're going to see a sub mid-game. He doesn't have a number on his jersey, or I would tell 3. Right to the top, dumps it off. Fake spin move, goes around the other way. Kicks it back inside, pass across, almost lost it there. Throws it up, no good. And gets his own rebound there.
That's a big 6th grader.
Huge 6th grader. 10 went up, got blocked. Try to get it out, but that gets tipped, and now great team on the move. Number 4 kicks it down low, and what a pass to set up the layup.
That was a really good pass.
The court vision displayed there. Number 3 now has it. 3:45 left to play. Kick down low, number 21. Couldn't get that. Red team gets their own rebound, though, but it's then stolen by Gray, and Gray's moving up the court. Over to Zero. Zero driving in. Step inside, and he gets it to go. Now we got number 33. He's bringing it up. Ooh, try to Euro step it, but it gets picked off. And an open lane and a fast break for number 15, and he gets the layup to go.
Dude, why are these 6th graders so big?
I don't know. I don't remember 6th graders this big when I was in 6th grade, to be honest.
Like number 4, 15, 22, and 21 are huge.
Speaking of 21, he gets off to 22, and he can't get the layup, but 21 gets his own rebound. And he gets it to go, and that's the first points for Team Red. 6-2, 2:49 left. Kicks off to 0. 0 over to 4. Driving in, puts the layup. No. Oh, and it spins. Gets a lucky spin and gets a layup to go. Now it's 8-2 Gray. 33 bringing the ball up. Looking for anywhere. Defense coming in. Gets over to the corner. Drive in. And gets it to go. Great floater right there. Don't have the number, but what a floater. It's only a 4-point game. Over to 23. Trying to get inside. Nowhere to go. Kicks it back up to the top of the key to 36. Back to 23. Screen set by 0. Driving in is 23. Baseline. Puts it up. No good. Off the side of the backboard. Rebound. And a fast break here for number 33. Defense coming. And that ball is blocked, it looked like.
Hey, Ryan, I know this probably won't help now.
You have a roster, don't you?
Yeah, I got a roster right here for you.
All right, we got names for the next minute 44. And that ball's tipped. And Elam Griffin got the tip and almost got a free layup down there, but couldn't get it. Great team with the ball. It's going to be Asher Gagenben. I probably did not get that right. Sorry if I got that wrong, but Cook now has it, and that ball's out of bounds.
That's Griffin. Cook's on the bench right now.
Griffin, yep. There's 2 4s. This is why you're play-by-play.
You're all good.
Now Popejoy kicks it over to the corner. Back to Popejoy. Try to get it down low. That ball's tipped, but Popejoy gets it back in the corner. With a minute left, 8-6. Only a 2-point game for Gray, and that ball's tipped and stolen. Moving down the court is Locke. Ryan Locke with the in and out, getting inside. No good. The Gray team's able to get the rebound. Kaufman's now bringing it up. Thought about the pull-up 3 there, no good. Now it's Foley at the top of the key. Wonder if they're going to hold it or they're going to try and score some more points, try and make this a 2-possession game. Gets it down low on the mismatch, and the layup's good.
Bucket's good. Beckett Sellers.
Beckett Sellers with the layup down low. A 4-point game. Red trying to get a comeback going. Driving inside. No good off the backboard. Gets his own rebound, but can't get the next one to go. Gets it again. Another one. No good. And now finally Gray gets it, and that's going to do it. And at 10-6. Oh, I thought he was about to drill that for a minute.
I mean, it was online.
It was online. I really thought he was going to drill it. And that's going to finish your 6th grade youth basketball game at 10-6 in favor of Red.
We have a COC matchup coming up. The Nixa Eagles, 22-0, 4 more games till perfection. Willard, 9-13, looking to pull up one of the biggest upsets in Missouri. We'll be back here in about 5 to 6 minutes. This break is brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. And we are live from Eagles Fieldhouse. The Nixa Eagles taking on the Willard Tigers in the COC matchup. I'm Brady Reeton alongside my partner, Ryan Swanson. Ryan, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. Valentine's Day, we got a great basketball game coming up. The Eagles on a hot streak right now. It's going to be a good one.
I mean, a hot streak. They haven't
lost.
I mean, they haven't lost. It's just been, they've been hot all the time.
It's just dominance.
No matter if they play bad or not, they're good. Like,
it's dominating.
A bad game is still a good game for the Eagles. That's what's crazy.
A bad game's a close one, really.
Yeah, and speaking of close ones, 65-63 out in Carthage. It was kind of more of a boring game, in my opinion.
It was more defensive, really, even though the score seemed high. It was really a defensive game. Neither of the teams were hot offensively. And it was just one of those games where we said it. We're like, this can be a trap game. We can lose this one if we're not careful. And we almost did at one point, but ended up getting a win out in Carthage. But now we get to play one of the other Tigers, the last Tigers team that will play in the regular season.
Yeah, I have not seen so many carrying calls called with about 10 seconds left till this year. I mean, you saw it in Republic. You saw it at Carthage. It's happened a few times this year, and it's just kind of like, if we're going to call this carry call, let's call it every single time, or let's not call it at all, because it's crucial at some points. Like,
yeah, if you're going to call it in the first, second, third, and fourth quarter, not just the fourth. Call it the whole game. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't argue with the ref. They're going to call what they're going to call. You just have to go off, and then sometimes those calls, you're not going to like them. You got to just go with it, and because they're not going to change it. Sorry.
Let's move on to the Willard Tigers. This Willard Tigers seems a little weird. They win good games, and they lose some good games, but they lose some bad games. You look at them and you're like, well, they're not very good, but you look at them like, man, they're really good. They put 90 points up in a game, and right before that game, January 6th, they topped off Bolivar. And Bolivar's one of the best teams in the state, and Kyle Polk. So this team could play. I mean, 55-51 against Bolivar is a tough win. They're alone. I mean, the Eagles struggled with Bolivar a lot in their first matchup, but they beat Branson 90-71. They put up 90 points in the basketball game.
And as the famous words of Coach Brock Blanch said, I'm a little worried about this one. Just because of the fact that this is a team that, depending on the night, they could play amazing and top off one of the better teams in the state, and the other night they could just not play well at all against a team that's nowhere near the top 10 rankings. So this is really just a team that it depends on the night. Like, some nights they can come out and look like one of the better teams you'll see, and other times they just don't look like they're a functional basketball team. But right now, you're in Nixa. I mean, there's not really much of a student section tonight, but I mean, you're still in Nixa, so there's not really much of a home crowd factor just because all the energy that we get from this building kind of isn't here. I get it, it's Valentine's Day. But I mean, this is the type of game where you need to take the fight right to Nixa. You need to come out swinging early.
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of need a little smack in the face and say, hey, we're here. We're ready to play. Because sometimes this Eagles team comes out cold, and when the Eagles team comes out cold, you look at Carthage was a rough game. Fair Grove was a rough game. There's just been a couple of games that are like, is this Eagles team good? Or are they just competition hasn't been very well? Because sometimes you look at them, they're like, their schedule, I mean, there's been some really good games. They played a tough schedule in their tournament plays. But then you look at some of these conference games, and it's just like, are they good? Like, are they really good? Or are they just playing some weak competition right now?
Yeah.
And that's something fans are wondering, like, are they that team? And tonight's a game where you have to win.
Yeah.
You can't have this loss, especially this close to the postseason, against a team like Willard. I mean, they're 9-13. Their record, I mean, doesn't show how good they are. It doesn't help them at all.
They are better than their record. I believe that. And also, now that we get close to the postseason, these games have way more of an impact than you might think, just because momentum is one of the biggest things that you'll see. You'll see teams that maybe the number 1 seed but come off a couple game losing streak, and they lose in the first round. So it's really just right now, this is where you have to lock in. As a coach, you got to be telling your players, I know districts don't start till March, but we're really getting there. We need to be locking in like we are playing districts. We need to get used to that mindset of coming out and playing our best ball, because we know that on any given night we can lose, because any team can get beaten on any given night. I believe that, and it can happen to any team. And Nixa, this is just, they have to stay focused. Keep their head up, take it one game, one possession at a time, and don't try and run away with it or get too cocky about it.
We're going to look a little ahead into the Eagles' future and their remaining schedule. Tonight, of course, they take on Willard. And then you come back Friday in Webb City. I believe that's a super night with Webb City. So you got the girls and boys. That's home. Webb City's not a bad team, 15-7. Then you go to Branson that following Tuesday. And then that Friday, that Friday, you have a super night against Neosho. And Neosho isn't that bad, 17-5. So this Eagles COC schedule, I mean, conference play looking to become, what? It would be back-to-back. Yeah. I think it's back-to-back-to-back. And then if they win this one, it would be another to-back. COC champions, I mean, the COC dominance has been unreal. 27 straight COC wins for the Eagles. That's not dropping a game since 2019.
Yeah, it's just impressive. I mean, not dropping a conference game, especially because these conference games can get chippy. Because I mean, these are your rivals. These are the guys that live close to you. I mean, these are guys that you don't really like that much. Conference play is every single game is a little bit of a rivalry. Some bigger than most, but every team's going to get chippy in conference play.
I think sometimes it's harder to play these conference games, especially when you know the team's not very good. I mean, I've talked to Coach Blentz about this before. He goes, it's hard sometimes to play these teams. I mean, going to Carl Junction and playing, that was a hard game because sometimes you just don't really want to be there, especially you're traveling an hour and a half. You might be tired. You had a long day of school, and you had practice the day before. You came off the tournament. Sometimes it's just hard to play those games alone. So, I mean, conference play is always, sometimes it's dreaded, sometimes you love it.
And that's just the mental aspect of the game. Yep, the bus rides on away games they suck. Days at school, sometimes they suck, and you got to come out and play basketball. But now that we're getting close to district, if you don't have your best night every night, you're going to lose. I mean, now that we're getting close to the postseason, you have to be playing top-notch at the top of your level, because if you don't and you're not ready for district, you can get beat in the first round and just kind of sit there and go, what happened? You gotta lock in now, because if you're already in that mindset, when you get there, you will have an advantage over every team there. And this Eagles team, the way we talk to them, they're not really, they're obviously concerned about districts, but they're saying take it one game at a time. We're not looking over anybody. We're going to take this one game, get to that 26-0, and then we're going to go into districts and try and get to back to state. Because, I mean, if we get this, we can get back-to-back years to state. Last year, a heartbreaking loss to Christian Brothers College. So it'll just definitely be interesting to see how this Eagles team's going to handle the pressure. Because, I mean, there's a couple of seniors, but most of the guys who are the big scorers on this team, besides Kale, I mean, Josh Peters, Garrett Hines, they're juniors, Devin Kemp, junior. So you got some guys that will be here next year. So some of these guys don't have much experience going into state championship games. Like Devin Kemp didn't come into the fourth quarter of the state championship last year. So
Devin played, Josh played. I think Garrett got a few minutes.
Garrett did too, yeah.
So those three players got some minutes, but I mean, it's gonna be a struggle in the postseason because, I mean, some of these teams have a lot of experience. I mean, Kickapoo, they had, 4 seniors? They're starting 5.
Yeah.
Ozark, a younger team. Republic, older team. I mean, we haven't looked at Neosho. Joplin, I mean, wasn't a bad team at all. Central is just, I mean, it's Central. You go into that atmosphere. I mean,
you never know with Central.
I guess you're not going to the pit or anything, but you never know with Central. They're a tough team to play. Coach Epps gets the team together fast.
When you look at this district, I mean, Carthage, Central, Joplin, all these teams, there is no bad team in this. Like, the worst team in there at 9-13, Ozark, they are better than 9-13. They can win more games now. We've seen it. They just haven't been able to hold on to games.
I can say one thing. If you're the Eagles, you're worried about playing Ozark in the first round. Yeah. You're going to Ozark. You're playing a 3 o'clock game, and that means all their students will come right after school because what else do they have to do?
Yeah.
And you're not going to have the fans there. You think you will because, I mean, it's at Ozark. It's going to be a tough game to play. And if you're the Eagles, you got to prep for that because 9-13 Ozark just takes one night from Hudson Roberts to drop 30 points. I mean, you see it every night. I mean, I'll be scrolling through Twitter and be like, dang, Hudson dropped 34 tonight. And you just be scrolling through, and it's every so night. So if he lines up the right night, everything aligns, he could have a 34-point night, and this Eagles team could be struggling.
The last thing I just want to say, this is when the mental aspect kicks in more than ever.
We're going to send it down to Eric Michelle for starting lineups and national anthem. We'll be back after the short break, brought to you by...
But ladies and gentlemen, before we start, Here at Nixa High School, we feel honored when we are called upon to pay tribute to the greatest flag in the nation. Also, we cherish the moments we get to honor those who fought for our freedoms. So to all of the veterans who have joined us at this event tonight, and for those who cannot be here, thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. You have earned the right to be called legends. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we believe the heroes get remembered, but legends, they never die. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not standing, please stand. Gentlemen, remove cover. Place your hands over your hearts for the playing of not yours and not mine, but it's our national anthem. We do live in the land of the free because we're the home of the brave. Thank you again to our Nixa Live broadcast crew for all those camera angles and making that so special for us as we pay tribute to the greatest nation. Folks, let's meet the Varsity Willard Tigers from Willard, Missouri. He's a 6'1" junior guard. Wears a 0 on his back. Drew Quinlan. He's a 5'9" senior guard. Number 2, Cooper Wilkin. He's a 6'2" senior guard. Number 5, Riley Wolf. He's our 6'3" junior guard forward. Hey, folks, this kid's an athlete. Number 15, Russell Roten. And he's a 6'1" senior guard. Number 20, Logan Crichton.
Icon living, start a record label, Misfits just did it. Nylon cover 5 minutes. Whoa, we up too hot in the business. About to make a movie independent. Need new trucks independent. I need you to listen to the vision. All your verses sound like dirty dishes. I'm about to clean them in the kitchen. And we making money by the minute. I'm about to do it way different. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon living. Icon living. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon. I am just an icon living.
The kid can do it all. No assembly required. Number 3, Noah Engelman. He's a 6'5" senior. Folks, he's got more room, more moves than an octopus in a wrestling match. Number 11, Kale Cole. He's a 6-foot senior. Will bring the hot sauce. Number 12, Corey Kim. He's a 6'4" junior. Smooth as butter. Number 23, Garrett Hines. And he's a 6'3" junior. He's hotter than a smothered chicken. Number 30, Josh Peters. Tonight's coaches for the Tigers, J.J. Adamson, and for the Eagles, Brock Blanson. Tonight's officials, Kyle Hitt, John Akers, Matt Anderson. Folks, it's time for SmackDown.
And we are back live. Eagles Fieldhouse, the Nixa Eagles, second in the state in Class 6 Missouri basketball, the Willard Tigers. The Eagles looking to remain undefeated and move on to 23-0. It will be Engelman and Wolf meeting at the timeline for the tip-off. The tip is away, and it's won by the Eagles. Here's Peters. Gets it to Combs. Combs left wide open for 3. No good off the front iron.
I was going to say, so no one's going to guard him. Lucky that was a miss. A little start of the game nervousness, I guess, right there.
Quinlan picks up his dribble. Looking for someone. Here's Wilkin cutting back door. Pass is taken away by Engelman.
Great job reading that down low by Engelman. He knew he saw his eyes look toward the man behind him, and he just anticipated the bounce pass. It was a great job getting in front of it.
Hines to Peters, now back to Combs. Combs in the corner to Kemp. Kemp for 3, no good. Fighting for the rebounds, Engelman. Engelman gets it blocked back out. Peters open for 3, and it's good. Josh Peters gets the scoring started with a 3. Creighton over to Wilkin. Wilkin coming off a West screen. Quinlan back to Wilkin. Wilkin setting up the Tigers offense. Picks up his dribble. Now in the hands of Creighton. Looks inside. There's Wolf off the glass. It's no good. Rebound by Combs. Combs pushing it down fast in the corner. Kip for 3, no good. Rebound Engelman. Engelman goes up through contact. Foul will be called. Will send him a line to shoot 2.
Willard right now cannot get a rebound. The Eagles are starting off awful from the field right now. I mean, what, they're 1 for 3 from three-point line, and they have been like over 4 inside. So right now, if Willard can get these rebounds, they have a shot to get right back down and get some points going.
Engelman's first free throw is good. Here's shot number 2. It's also good. Engelman 2 for 2 from the line to start tonight off. Here's Quinlan, guarded by Kemp. Coming off the screen, looking inside. Now in the hands of Creighton. Finds Wolf. Wolf shot, rolls in, and the Tigers put 2 up on the board for the first time tonight. Driving baseline, Combs finds Hines in the corner for 3, and it's good, Garrett Hines.
And those baseline passes right there are something that not a lot of teams have really caught up to guard, but those passes are the most,
Quinlan answers back with his own 3-pointer.
Time caught up to me there, but that's one of the most lethal things about this Eagles offense.
And Peters says, I'll take that right back. A 3-pointer from Peters. Back-to-back-to-back 3s. Wilkin for 3, and that's 4 in a row. Just trading off 3-pointers here.
Anything I can do, anything you can do, I can do better right now. both these teams.
Combs spinning through the lane. Peters left open for 3, and that's 5 in a row.
I'm waiting for teams to learn to just let Combs take the 2, then let Peters take the 3. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but I mean, at this point, they probably should.
I want to see 6 3-pointers in a row. Kicked out for 3, wrote in, no good. Rebound Combs.
There goes your streak, Brad. Hey, but 5 in a row. Great offensive segments from both these teams.
Combs, step back 3, does not roll in.
That was a great job building separation. That step back is one of the most lethal moves in his bag.
3-pointer, no good. Fighting for it will be Hines. Foul will be called there on Riley Wolf. Yeah, there's nothing really he can do. Once he goes between his legs and take that step back, he's too fast. He's created way too much separation. You're not recovering, and if you do recover, he's burning right past you.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a lose-lose situation.
And it's so funny because all the Eagles will do is they'll just set up an ISO and just let him work. And then anytime when he drives inside, everyone collapses, kick out to the corner, boom, easy 3. They don't, he drops a 3 right on your head. So it's very difficult to guard Cale Combs and almost impossible for some of these teams.
I mean, when you don't have a threat like him or a defensive presence who can even handle any part of him, like sometimes the guys can play better perimeter defense but just get smoked inside, but you haven't seen it a lot from anybody who can really guard him at all.
If anything, the best way to play him is to just let him drive inside. Don't let him take a step back. Then when he drives inside, to not collapse so you can keep the corners blocked and make him go for a layup.
Combs for 3, and he gets it to fall.
The disrespect on that shot stared him down after the step back, after the jab step.
Combs gets his first 3 of the night. Crichton with the floater for 2. 17-10 now. Here's Kemp. Kemp driving inside. Finds Engelman. Engelman falling to the ground. Foul will be called.
Hey, Willard's not doing a bad job keeping pace right now. They just got to get some stops on defense. Because right now it seems like everything the Eagles put up's going in.
We're going to see 3 new Eagles. That's going to be Devin Kemp, Carson Seitz, and Daniel McCoy.
We never see Daniel McCoy checking in the first quarter, so this is interesting.
Pass taken away there. Great snag by Quinlan, and Quinlan with a baseball pass. Down court, finds Wilkin. Wilkin working inside. Back out, driving inside Bagley. Also, Alec West checks in for the Willard Tigers. I think that's what the plan was, to give McCoy that matchup with West, because West is a beefy boy. He's big. Like, his arms are huge. Quinlan in the corner, back to the top of the key, driving in will be Crichton. Now in the hands of West. Quinlan coming off of West's screen for 3, no good off the front iron. Rebounded by Crichton. Floater is good for 2.
Great floater, but that right there should be kicked to the right corner for a 3. You got the bucket, so no complaints. We always need to get it out to the open man, because if he hits that in the corner, it spreads the floor out more and gives you more chances next drive.
Combs driving in, and he bullies his way in for 2. Kicks it on the corner for 3. Here's Wilkin, and it's good. And this is going to be a very high-scoring game if this pace of play keeps up.
If it does, I'm going to be shocked. If we get in the 3rd and 4th quarter and this is the pace they're playing at.
Here's Seitz.
This might be
over to Combs.
This might be a night.
Combs inside McCoy. McCoy spinning around, and it won't fall. Rebound Quinlan. Quinlan pushing it up court. Pulls back up.
And at this point, this could be like a 91-84 basketball game at this point.
Drew Quinlan standing at the logo, guarded by McCoy. Quinlan uses triple of his dribble. Now in the hands of Bagley. Bagley driving in, no good. Rebound Kemp. Kemp gets it up. Here's McCoy in transition. Reverse lane, it's good. What a move, Daniel McCoy.
Daniel McCoy's got some touch at the rim. He's a great job finishing at the rim, and you don't see it a lot because you don't really see him on the court and that much scoring chances. But
Quinlan driving in, kicks it out. Back to Quinlan. Quinlan for three, no good. Soaring through the air is Combs. Combs gets it up. McCoy did not get his eyes down to court. He loses control of the basketball, taken away by Wilkin. Now Wilkin swerving through the defenders, dribbles it off the foot. Combs loses control of his dribble. Gets to Peters. Peters for three. Rims in and out, fighting for the rebound, McCoy. McCoy in the corner, Peters. That could have been bad. He had Combs cutting. If he gets to him, highlight reel would have happened. No good, rebound Sides.
You have seen the latest Ed Hopkins Twitter post if that happened.
We've been seeing an overtime post. Spin move Sides, and what a move Carson Sides.
That was textbook right there. Plants his foot perfectly and goes the other way. Defender's just lost, and a great job getting that floater up.
I mean, he is quick. You don't really see it that often because he's usually in the corner shooting a three-pointer, but he is fast.
The bag of tricks of this Eagles team runs deep.
Combs for three, no good. Rebound is by Crichton. Foul will be called there on Kemp.
Almost got the block there, a little foul there, but great job getting behind him. I mean, that's a shot. The lane's open. I mean, I don't know why he took that. I mean, it was a 2-on-1. You'll see it right here. I mean, it's just McCoy down there. If you get a bounce pass inside, you can get a floater up. You can get a two in, but you're going to get three at the line, so.
Crichton's first free throw rolls in. 23-16. We're going to see Hines and Engelman check in. Out comes Peters and McCoy.
That's something you don't see. Hines is not going down to the corner during the free throws. He's down. He's going to go down and help rebound. Right now it's Kemp and Sides.
I mean, Kemp and Sides have been killing it from the corner. They're lights out.
Yeah, just not the two guys you would normally expect. I mean, all year we've seen it's been either Hines or Peters is one of the two guys down there when they're on the floor. And if they're both on, they're both down there. So it's just definitely interesting to see different guys down there. I mean, they both can shoot lights out, so no complaints from over here.
48 seconds, or 42 now, left to play here in quarter number one. Kemp, the Engelman. We saw two buzzer beaters back in Carthage. One coming from Carthage and one coming from our own Kel Combs.
They were waiting for the clock to run out, but the clock wasn't running out. That was a filthy cut by Carson Sides.
Engelman brings it back out with 17 seconds left. Engelman guarded by West. Kicks it out, Sides, hands it off to Combs. Combs, 8 seconds now. Combs driving, looks down low, finds Kemp wide open for an easy two.
Buckets good, Devin Kemp for two.
Shot is called off, not in time. 25-17 is your score. Folks, we have a high-scoring quarter number one.
Eagles on pace to put up 100 right now, and I mean on that last play with Devin Kemp, just not the guy you would expect just be sitting down low when the defense collapses. Just Devin Kemp's all alone. That would have been amazing if that buzzer beater went out a couple seconds late, but that would have been amazing if he got that.
There's that Sides move we were talking about earlier. It's just, he's so quick, it's hard to defend. And you really haven't got to see him control the ball that much because he's been coming off a backdoor screen, cutting to the back corner, catching and shooting. But it's kind of fun to see him control the ball because he can work inside and put on some moves.
And when we say like most of the guys in this team, almost all of them can go play starting lineup anywhere else, anywhere they want to at this point. It just shows that a lot of these guys have a lot of tricks up their sleeve they haven't been able to showcase just as the way they've been playing. Carson Stites, you've never seen him pull out that spin move, but he pulls it off perfectly right there.
I just think it's crazy that we have two guys in our lineup who could play 1 through 5.
Yeah.
And that's Noah Engelman and Kel Combs. Both guys can run the guard position. Both can run the shooting guard. I mean, small forward, I mean, that's kind of what Noah plays already, but he gets to play down inside. It's more of a 5-4. But we've seen Combs run the 5. We've seen Combs run the 4, 3, 2, and 1. And he's done it all this year.
And two guys who have been slowly working their way up to working the ball as Hines and Peters. Both of them two we've seen gotten times where they've been running the offense.
I think it's now Coach Blanchett's kind of gaining trust in them where he might not have had at first at the beginning of the year. He's gaining that trust where he knows they can control the ball. It just doesn't have to be Kale who controls it. So
it helps spread the floor out
here's
more.
Kale looking to go coast to coast.
If you get Hines and Peters to spread the ball more, it gives you more options, way more options, even more than you already have.
Taken away by Engelman. Tiptoe stays in bounds. Here comes Engelman. Hands it off to Kemp. Kemp to Seitz. Seitz to Engelman. Now in the hands of Hines. Back to Seitz. Down inside Combs. Combs looking for Engelman. Pass tip. Kept in the corner by Hines. Back to Kemp. Finds Engelman cutting. Foul will be called as he got hit hard there by Roten.
One thing that this Eagles team does so well is recognizing the pressure when they have multiple guys on them and just finding the open man immediately. Like this team has been taught when you recognize there are multiple guys on you, someone's open, and everyone on this team does a great job of getting those passes when they're getting double teamed down low or a trap.
And a fadeaway jumper from Hines. As Eric Michelle said, that was pretty. Three-pointer from Welkin, and it's good. Nothing but net. Combs trying to go into takeover mode. Taken away by Engelman. Diving to the table, finds Combs down low. Puts it off the glass for two.
And that was one of the most pretty segments of basketball. That was all the passing right there, smooth to save.
And the Eagles have a trap in the corner, and it's going to stay with Willard, knocked out of bounds by Engelman.
And that save from Engelman went right to Devin to a bounce pass right to Combs. That was a smooth transition.
And the one thing I like about that is you had that pretty play right there, that smooth play, and it was exciting. But they got back and they got a trap off in the corner just like that. They weren't going off on that big play there. They were back on defense. Here's Combs in transition. Easy lay and one, Kale Combs.
I mean, when he gets a fast break, you might as well just chalk up the 2 points, because if he's not scoring, someone else is right behind him, as you saw Hines coming right next to him there. I mean, driving inside, clear foul there, and I mean, I get what you're trying to do, just trying to swipe the ball before he goes up, because
he's lucky he cut him off early.
And I mean, you might as well implement the Jordan rules, because once he gets in the air, you know what's going to happen, and it's going to go in most of the time. So just trying to swipe the ball before he gets up in the air.
Gets to West. West taking him behind sights. Engelman can't hold on to it.
That's another thing about this team that they do well, is those little back taps from behind. They'll just have guys speed right up without the offense expecting anything, get a quick steal, and that's something you got to be aware of if you're Willard, or really just any offensive team against the Eagles, just because those easy turnovers, the Eagles go down and knock 2 3-pointers down if you turn the ball over twice that way. So, I mean, it's just a team that will capitalize on turnovers whenever you give them to them.
Here's Hines in the corner, back out Seitz. Seitz to Combs. Combs to Hines. Hines driving in, fadeaway jumper, no good off the back iron. Here's Quinlan moving up court. One-handed snag by Engelman. Taken right back away. Now Combs in the corner to Seitz. Seitz to Hines. Back to Combs. Here's Kemp. Kemp for three, and it's good. Devin Kemp.
I mean, he got a full contest on that.
And another one-handed snag there by Engelman. Now gets to Hines in transition. Back to Kemp. Kemp across court, Seitz. Seitz back to Kemp. Kemp pump fake, driving in. Here's Combs. Seitz left open for three from way downtown, no good. Rebound Hines. Hines, long 2-pointer, no good off the back iron.
And Seitz should have hit that one more time over to Hines. That wide open, no one would have had a chance. We've had a full 2 seconds to set his feet and get a shot up. So one more pass, and that's probably knocked in. But, I mean, he had the open shot, so.
Foul's going to be called there on Kale Combs, his first, team second.
That's one thing. We've seen this Eagles team before get into a lot of foul trouble early with only 2 team fouls almost halfway through the second quarter. That's something you like to see, especially as we get close to district play.
West picks up his dribble, finds Quinlan. Quinlan hands it over. Bagley, no good. It's not Bagley, it's Creighton. 3-pointer from Hines doesn't roll in. West fighting for the rebound. Here's Wilkin. Wilkin in the corner. Creighton for three, and it's good.
Great job breaking the pressure and getting down court. You had a 3-on-2 there. Just in the corner. I mean, they're only down 13. I mean, that's 13's 13, but again, and against the Eagles, it feels way more than that. But I mean, their offense is playing good right now. They just can't get a stop on defense. When you look, Combs has 11, believe it or not. And right now, just defensively, they cannot get a stop whatsoever. If Willard can tighten up on defense and just tighten up on the three-point shots right now on their perimeter D, they can definitely get back right in this game.
For sure. I mean, 13-point lead isn't that big of, I mean, it is a pretty big lead, but still, we've seen crazier.
2 stops and 2 3-point shots, and it's a 7-point game. You do it 3 times, and it's a 4-point game. So
then you're going to the halftime thinking,
we can
win this game. And we like to mention that timeout was brought to you by Night Heating and Air Conditioning. Here is Devin Kemp to bring it up. Gets it to Seitz. Seitz over to Hines. Hines to Combs. Combs coming off the screen in the corner. Seitz for three-pointer. No good. Soaring through the air. Kip back out to Hines. Hines three-pointer. And I'm speechless.
I mean, right there, just the defense is congested. There's 3 guys in the same area. I mean, you're asking for somebody to be wide open. When 3 guys are sitting in the same area, you're asking for somebody to be open in a corner at the top of the key and drill a 3-point shot.
Here's Quinlan hopping through the lane. Wilkin. Now Creighton back out. Wolf for 3. Way long rebound. Kemp. Kemp pushing it up court fast. Hands it off. Hines. Foul will be called on the ground. The Eagles basketball. 6th foul. On the Tigers.
This defense has just not been able to keep up with the Eagles so far. And they've had a couple of good defensive possessions, but I mean, anytime they go inside, it's a quick kick out, open 3. When they guard the 3-point line, it's a quick dish inside.
Here's Seitz coming off the screen. Hesitates. Now to Combs. Combs to Kemp. Kemp deep 3-pointer. Won't fall. Cutting inside. Bagley, no good off the board.
You beat your man, you do everything right, you gotta finish.
Seitz driving, loses control of the basketball. It will be Willard Tiger basketball. Pass into Wolf. Wolf taken away by Engelman. Engelman goes into the stands. That just shows how tough Engelman plays there.
And right now, Willard on that trap on that baseline right there, when the Eagles come in and trap, second get the ball inbound, you need to be looking way down court. Because at this point right now, the Eagles are just bouncing on every pass inside their half of the court.
3-pointer coming from Boyer, no good. Be out of bounds, Nixa basketball.
So that acts as a coach, that shot where you shake your head, because it's not a bad shot. The 3 guys down low are guarded, you have an open chance, you take the shot, you just don't hit it. I mean, that's as a coach, you can't be mad because open shot's the right shot. That's just when you shake your head.
Here's Combs. Combs in the corner, Chaney for 3. Won't go. Rebound, McCoy off the glass, and it's good for 2. Cross-court pass, Quinlan. Quinlan in the corner. Here's Bagley, back to Quinlan. Now to Bagley. Bagley coming off a Wolf screen. Gets it off Quinlan. 2:50 left. Quinlan driving, and it's good for 2.
Great take inside, but I mean, on that possession, you had 3 guys, at 1.4 guys on the same side of the court. Willard needs to spread out.
Combs for 3, and he'll get it the fall. Point number 14 coming from Cale Combs. Volleyball line 3-pointer, no good. Rebound Peters. Peters gets it to Combs. Combs in the corner, Chaney for 3. Way long. Rebound, Boyer. Taken away, here's McCoy, gets it to Combs. Combs puts it off the glass, and it's good for 2. spinning through the lane. Foul will be called there on Cheney.
Like Blancett wanted to travel on that call. And one thing I've noticed from Coach Blancett is just this Willard team does a great job, like Nixa, at getting back in transition when they have the ball. Defensively, they haven't been doing that great, but offensively, they've been doing a great job. And Blancett's point, like everyone, get back. They've had a couple times they beat the defense tonight.
And one coming from, what number is that? That Braxton Boyer. We're also going to see Jordan Tyler check in. The Eagles lead 46-27.
I mean, right there, great job, great cut inside, beat his man, got there before McCoy could react. Gets the layup.
Here's Kemp to bring it up. Minute 49 left. Kemp driving in, throws it off the glass, no good. Foul will be called. Send him to the line. 2 shoot 2. Puts the Eagles in the bonus.
I mean, right there, you just can't get beat. It's one thing when you have a future D1 basketball player, Cale Combs, but when you get beat like that, no disrespect to Corey Kemp, but when you get beat, I mean, it sets up terrible scenarios just because in that scenario, when you get beat like that and you're chasing him from behind and your center has to come back up and play help, I mean, it's just asking for a foul, or it's asking for a quick three-pointer. So when you get beat, it just completely demolishes your defense when someone takes it inside.
That's lane violations. Second free throw is no good, but he'll get another one anyways. Out is McCoy. In comes James. The Eagles have worked through all of their bench except for one. That is Jackson Cantwell. Free throw is good coming from Kemp. Pass it up, here's Wolf. Wolf in the corner. Back to Wolf driving through the lane. Foul will be called.
Basketball Eagle number 22, Nick Cheney, his second personal foul. 15th foul for the Eagles.
Pass in the corner for 3. Wilkin, no good. Rebound Kemp. Kemp gets it up to Tyler. Tyler, foul will be, no, it's going to be called out of bounds.
And a great tip to just knock that out of bounds. Great job swatting the ball away. I don't know how high Jordan Tyler's bunnies are, but he looked like he got up there.
Pass into James, out to Peters. Peters hands it off Kemp. Kemp driving through, floater, no good. Rebound will be Bagley. Here's Quinlan. Guarded by James. In the corner, Wilkin. Wilkin, back out Wolf. Wolf pump fake. Back out Quinlan. Quinlan to Wilkin. Double dribble will be called. It'll be Eagles basketball. And the Eagles hit 50 in the first half.
I mean, they might, but right there for Willard, you have to move your feet more. You had 2 guys down here, 20 and 12. You have the roster. But I mean, they're sitting and they were on the left side of the court the entire time. No, they were in the elbow and on the corner. You got to move your feet.
Pull up jumper coming from Peters. It'll fall for 2. Driving in, foul will be called there. Be Eagles basketball. 36.8 seconds left. The Eagles lead by 23. Inside will be Peters. Peters no good. Rebound James. It's good off the glass.
Got to box out. Caleb James just sitting down there. No box outs, able to get the putback up. And this Willard defense right now has just not been able to handle the offense of the Eagles right now.
Kemp takes that one away. Foul will be called as Quinlan pulls him down hard.
4.3. Are we going to get another buzzer beater?
He's at the line.
Oh, I forgot it was a bonus.
I'd love to see a Jordan Tyler buzzer beater. Folks, stay tuned. We have the Kids Cheer Clinic at half. Dance team also. And plus a special guest, Nixa's #1 fan, Crawford, on air. That interview will start at 3 minutes left till the start of the third quarter. Free throw, Kemp. No, it's good.
Buzzer
Here's
beater.
Quinlan with 2 seconds left. Quinlan into Kemp. Foul will be called. He'll sit on the line to shoot 3.
Foul's called on Eagle number 12, Corey Kemp. His first personal foul.
We're going to have a word with Coach Blancett after this as well. First free throw is good. Free throw number 2 coming from Quinlan is good. The third and final free throw is also good. It'll be a 24-point game going into half. 54-30 is your score. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane.
I'm here with head coach Brock Blancett. Really great three-point shooting from both teams. How did that affect the first half from both sides of the ball for you guys?
Well, both teams do shoot it really well. And we knew coming in, Willard's one of the better shooting teams that will play, at least from 3. And they shoot it really well. They're tough to defend. We made a lot of shots, which obviously helps your defense. I thought our press gave us a little bit of separation there late in the first half.
Up going into the second half, what's the message to the team to keep that going and pull into this game?
Well, you can't let up. I mean, we're up 20, but they're a good shooting team. We can't have any empty possessions. You got to just keep guarding and getting good shots.
I think, Coach.
It's team family. This experience has been a crucial part of enhancing Sahara's experience throughout high school. Enriching her life and feeling part of the team has installed motivation and confidence that will continue into her senior year. Ladies and gentlemen, please give Sahara a big round of applause as she performs on the court for her very first season. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nixa High School dance team. Nice job, Sahara. and got some moves. Folks, coming up, we're going to recognize the Nixa High School State Swim Girls. Ladies, if you want to make your way onto center floor, that would be awesome. So tonight, folks, we'd like to recognize our Nixa Girls State Swim Team. They will be competing this weekend in St. Peters, Missouri. And our state swimmers are, ladies step out or raise your hand, Abby Martin, Aspen Howard, Sophie Anderson, Lily Robinson, Lucy Mills, Lucy Ronick, Bethany Spencer, Caitlin Witz, and Olivia Giddens. Aspen Howard will be competing individually in the 100 freestyle, in the 200-yard free relay, and the 400-yard free relay will consist of Aspen Howard, Abby Martin, Lucy Ronick, and Sophie Anderson. Folks, let's wish these girls the best this weekend. Nice job, ladies. The Nixa High School State Swim Team. Congratulations, ladies, and good luck this weekend.
Make the right call and visit highschoolofficials.com to learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
Folks, we have a special treat for you. Our cheerleaders at a cheer clinic. And we got some special ladies on the floor.
This is game time.
Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
Folks, give them a hand. That is our future right there. 105 cheerleaders right there. Congratulations, ladies. You did fantastic. Hey, folks, we're 5 minutes, 30 seconds away from tip-off and second half action as we got Eagle basketball coming up. 5 minutes.
And we are back with Nixa's #1 fan, Crawford. Crawford, how's your day been?
Really good.
Really good. How's work today?
Wonderful. Really great.
Crawford works at Inman. He's a janitor, and he has been one of Nixa's biggest fans.
Oh yeah, I love it.
So, Crawford, what have you thought about the game so far?
The game is awesome. I love the score. I love it.
How did you feel about your game? I mean, you went out there and played early, and you did phenomenal, Crawford.
And I'm really close. I did really good.
You did phenomenal.
You did
Ryan, you got
awesome.
anything?
Hey, who's your favorite player on the Eagles?
Kale Goom.
Kale?
Hey, that's a good pick. Hey, good pick, Crawford.
And are you good friends with Coach Blansett?
Come on, Blandy.
How do you think Coach Blansett's done this year?
Yeah, they're amazing.
And do you have anything else to say to the Eagles fans watching at home? You got anything to tell them? No, nothing.
I got one last question for you, Crawford. Do you think the Eagles are winning state this year?
I most definitely because me. I'm the #1 fan.
You are the #1 fan, Crawford. For sure. Thank you, Crawford. Have a great rest of the game and a great rest of the day.
You do.
And we'll be right back. 2 minutes left, or 3 minutes, I should say. And we'll be back for quarter number 2, or half number 2.
Half number 2.
Says this: educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. I believe when you look at this center, you'll see the heart of every student and teacher coming alive. When we employ the arts, we educate the heart.
Birds set free, birds set free.
look at what we have today. Isn't this nice? It is, isn't it? And look at where we're at. We have 2,000 students. We have this legacy and this rich tradition of where our students in the performing arts, in band, choir, and theater, they're respected not only in Missouri, not only in Southwest Missouri, across our state, but in the Midwest. Now, students that are out here today, I believe you're going to take this and the tradition that we have and our directors that have been here and the legacy that our directors have.
On behalf of the high school, I'm just so grateful to our community. I get a chance to talk about Nixa a lot, not just here locally, but on the state level as well. Every time I go to places and I have the opportunity to speak, they always ask, what is special about Nixa? And it starts with a supportive community. And if it wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible.
Thank you, Nixa community. We dream big and you dream big with us. And because of that, we're able to provide this incredible space for all of our students, for our community. And I can't wait to see all the imagination and what comes out of it. Thank you, Nixa community.
And I got to thank one last group, because I always have to thank this group because they're why I do what I do. Students, we love you guys. Thank you for all the hard work. Thank you for being the best students in the state of Missouri and in the nation. We love you guys. Keep working hard. I am so excited to come watch you guys in SpongeBob. I cannot wait. So, anyways, thank you.
And we are back live for half number 2 in this COC matchup. The Eagles lead 54-30, and it was pure dominance coming from the Eagles. Cale Combs having 16 first half, and Josh Peters having 11.
And the Eagles right now on pace to
break 100.
They're about to break 100. The JV team did it earlier tonight. I don't know what the freshman team scored, but
I didn't watch the freshman game.
I didn't either. So I don't know. Maybe we go 2 for 3, who knows, but right now it's just
here's Hines fading away. Eric Michelle says it's smooth as butter, and he is not wrong.
Not at all. That mid-range shot's one of the deadliest shots on this team. I mean, just a great job just creating separation.
In and out basketball, and it's good for 2, not 2, 3. Cooper Wilkin. Here's Hines, left open for 3, and that's a mistake. It'll fall. Garrett Hines for 3.
And this game's working so fast I can barely get a word off before the next basket goes.
Here's Wilkin, slowing the game up. Wilkin coming off the screen. Gets to Quinlan. Quinlan coming off the off-ball screen for 3. No good. One-handed grab by Combs. Combs to Engelman. Engelman back out. Here's Peters. Peters over to Combs. Combs, Hines. Back to Combs. Here's Peters in the corner. Driving in, finds Engelman. Engelman wins the jump ball. Foul called there on Quinlan. We'll send Engelman into the line. 2-shoot-2.
One thing I will say on this defense, right there, they're playing look like a man defense right there. They're just giving them too much separation. There's too much space between the defender and the Nixa Eagles right now. I mean, they're just not right up with them in their face, and that's going to lead to open threes as it has already tonight.
First free throw is good. You know, I think this Eagles team's just a little too quick. They're always one step ahead, and that's why the Willard Tigers are struggling so much.
And I get
second free throw is good.
If that's the reason you play back, I get it. But at the same time, this team's more deadly on the three-point line than inside.
Three-point bucket's good, Cooper Wilkin.
So I'm waiting for a team that's just going to go, okay, we won't give you the three-point. We'll let you get the 2, but we're not going to let you take three-pointers all night.
What does it matter? Combs for 3, no good off the back iron, because this Eagles team will shoot it anyways.
Yeah, but
Hines for 3, no good. Rebound Engelman. Engelman back out. Kemp, his own three-pointer, and third time's the charm.
When I say try and lock it down, I mean, you're not going to lock it down entirely. You're going to get some three-point shots, but if you make them have an off night, From three-point line, you have a chance of beating this team.
Here's a three-pointer coming from Roten. No good. Rebound, Combs. Combs gets it to Kemp. Kemp, 2 3-pointers in a row. No good. Hines with the easy lay right back.
No one got back fast enough. There's nobody in the paint, and Garrett Hines just with an easy putback.
And if you're Coach Blancy, you love games like this because now he can sit back and relax and just start sending subs in. That's all. I mean, that's all you got to do right now, especially 30-point game.
I mean, right now, if we get to the fourth quarter and it's over 30, the running clock goes. I mean, this has just been dominance from these teams so far, or from Nixa. My goodness. And I mean, right now, just hold on to it. And
I want to mention something. Austin Orthodontics Smile Cam. We got the Austins on the Smile Cam. That's Miss Austin and her son. So that's pretty cool. Sorry, go ahead with what you were saying.
I completely forgot now. That was
sorry. I kind of had to bring it up. It was.
We got to get the sponsorships in. I get it, but that was
we got to get the sponsorships in, especially when they're the ones paying for the sponsorship.
You expect me to remember what I said 10 seconds ago?
Three-pointer coming from Wilkin, and it's good.
Guys, on fire for Wilkin.
Here's Peters in the corner.
One of the few bright spots of this Willard team is Cooper Wilkin. He's got 18. He's got more than Combs does right now. He's the highest scorer in the room.
Here's Engelman, kicks it down, and finds a wide-open Corey Kemp timeout. Coach Blanson, and I'd like to take a second to thank all of our sponsors, starting off with our platinum level sponsors, Central Gas and Propane, also Wise Guys Screen Print, Night Heating and Air Conditioning, and then of course Larson Heating and Air Conditioning, plus Austin Orthodontics. So thank you to everybody who makes all of this possible. They help with our broadcast, fund it. I mean, fun for all the events and everything. So thank you for that. 68-39 is your score. Eagles lead by 29.
And I mean, we're about to get to the fourth quarter, 5-11, right halfway through the third. I don't want to say it's too soon to call it, but I mean, at this point, Willard ain't going to come back from this.
No, this game, I think it was over when the Eagles put up 54 in the first half.
Yeah, true. I mean, at this point,
that's a hard deficit to come back from.
And these are just the type of games where, as a player, you're kind of just sitting there and like, especially for the guy who does good, who has a good game, they're just kind of sitting there like, dang, what on earth could we have done? And I mean, it's just one of those games that ultimately these are games as a team that will make you better. Ultimately, these are games you learn from. But
shout out at home, Mike Esley watching. Shout out to you. He watches almost every one of our games, Ryan, and he does. I mean, he's like a Nixa super fan from home almost. So shout out to Mike. Hope you're having a good day. Layup is no good. Fighting for it's Engelman. It's going to stay with Black. Willard Tigers basketball. Here's Hines. Lob to Cale Combs, and he just lays it in.
Every time he goes up, I feel like everybody just holds their breath for a minute. Because you don't know what's going to happen when he goes up in the air.
Three-pointer is good. Crichton's three. He has 12 on the night, all coming from three-pointers. Here's number 12, Corey Kemp, hands it off Hines. Hines pump fake. Driving in. Hop step, fading away. Won't roll in. Combs tries to tip it in. Fighting for it's Engelman, won by Quinlan.
That ref was in the exact spot to make your job hard there, Brad.
I know.
I love the courtside seat, but that's like the only con of it.
When you look over to your right, it's just kind of hard.
Although I don't want to be as high up as we were in Liberty.
Liberty was cool. Liberty North was cool. I mean, you get to sit up like it was a bird's eye view down on the court. We knew every time the shot was going in.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time,
it was just really far away. I like sitting courtside.
You feel more part of the action courtside. I feel like you can look at it better. And also, it must have been awful. I think Cale Combs won player of the game at least once. I think Peters won it.
Three-pointer from Sykes, and that's his first of the night.
There were so many stairs in that gym.
What?
There were so many stairs in that gym.
No charge called there. Yeah, there was a lot of stairs in that gym. The box we had to take down, our away box, was terrible. Kicks at the corner. Devin Kemp wants a three of his own. No good. Fighting for it is McCoy. It's going to be Willard Tigers basketball.
3:29 left. Feels like the pace kind of slowed down a bit.
I mean, it has.
I mean, just
team morale's kind of dropped.
Willard's kind of just, you can tell by the body language, they're upset, they're disappointed. No one.
Three-pointer from Wolf, no good. Fighting for it's Quinlan.
I mean, it's never fun to get blown out. You can just tell by the bench.
Stepping out of bounds there. Creighton.
And that's one thing that you see usually with teams that are up. I mean, you most of the time see guys that are joking around, laughing, and smiles on their face. Look at the Eagles bench. All right, none of that. I feel like that's just the way that Blancett disciplines this team. He's like, hey, you can celebrate when the game's over. You don't celebrate during the game.
But he always asks during the game, how much fun are you having? And every time he always gets the response, this is really fun. Three-pointer will be Cooper Wilkin. 21 points on the night for Wilkin.
He wants you to have fun, but he also doesn't want you to blow a lead. But I mean, hey, the way the Eagles, the way Blancett just treats the team, the way he disciplines the team, I mean, this is not a team that, like most teams, when a big play happens, they're out here celebrating. Unless it's a buzzer beater or a game or a play to take the lead, this Eagles team, they don't celebrate that much. They just back to work. I feel like that just shows the mindset that Blancett's built into this team.
73-47 is your score. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. Brought to you by Night Heating and Cooling, but we can also give a shout out to Central Gas and Propane. Here's Seitz, now in the hands of Combs. Combs across court past Hines. Back to Seitz. Seitz to Kemp. Kemp now looks inside McCoy. McCoy soaring through the air, puts it up for two. Looks inside, Wolf puts it up, and it's good for two. 75-49. 2 minutes left.
His last name's Wolf or is it Wolf?
Wolf.
Okay. I got really confused because there's an L
Here's
there.
Seitz, Euro step shots blocked by Wolf. Fighting for it's Quinlan. Quinlan in transition, pulls up, kicks over. Taken away there by Kemp. Kemp on the fast break. Puts it up for an easy two.
Devin laughing after that one. That's one that you get a little nervous about. You see it roll around the rim like that. You get a little nervous, like you think.
It's always kind of embarrassing to miss a wide open layup too.
Those ones that spin around, your heart kind of drops for a minute. You're like, oh crap, is that a miss? And it rolls in. Devin just laughing at it.
Three-pointer Wilkin. Have yourself a night, Cooper Wilkin.
He has the most points of anybody in this gym, and he's been playing great. He's been knocking down all the shots and just taking every chance he's been getting.
Garrett Hines for three.
And now Hines and Combs even on the scoreboard.
Easy two coming from Riley Wolf.
Thread the needle there. Great pass inside to set up the two.
Here's Combs to Kemp. Kemp for three. And not Corey Kemp. Devin Kemp has been shooting lights out lately.
You got to close out on him. You can't. It's so difficult to do with this team when they all shoot, but you got to close out.
Three-pointer coming from Wilkin. No good. Rebound Hines. Hines to Combs. 37 seconds left. Here's Kemp. Gets it back to McCoy. McCoy can't handle the pass, but he still puts up for two. He would have threw that down if he handled that.
If he got that, he was going to be a
Quinlan three-pointer. No good off the front iron. Rebound right in the hands of Roten. No good. Pass inside, taken away. Now the Tigers moving back in transition to the corner. Three-pointer from Wilkin. Rolls in and out. Rebound, Hines. 6 seconds left. Kemp moving fast. Throws it up, no good. as time expires. 85-54 is your score going into quarter number 4. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Larson Heating and Air Conditioning. 85-54 is your score. Ryan, we might not have a running clock. Another shout out to Austin Orthodontics. There's Miss Austin back on the video board. It will be Tigers basketball. Here's Boyer to Bagley inside.
I know Burns.
Back to Bagley. Shot is no good. Blocked there. One more time. It's good for 2.
I know Burns was so excited when he saw it was running clock.
It's not running clock.
Yeah, wait. 80.
It's
is my
20,
math wrong?
29-point game. Here's
Nice.
Sights for 3. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Back up, and it's good. Now it's a 31-point game.
And it was a 31-point game when the quarter started.
Yeah, but it's not running. It wasn't running clock after that shot was made. Taken away there by Engelman. Engelman gets to Combs. Combs with a dunk. Little Chills throw down there from Combs.
Went about 60% on that one. Nothing crazy, I guess. He almost dove into you.
Corner 3 is good. Here's Kemp in the corner.
I think they're going for 100. I mean, why would you not?
Over to Sights. Sights pull-up jumper is good. Timeout Nixa Eagles, and we're going to see 5 new Eagles check into the game. It's going to be Tyler, James, Cheney, McCoy, and Cantwell. The Eagles need 9 to break 100. Second time tonight, the JV team broke 100. Now
I want the 100 to come from a Jackson Cantwell three-pointer. It's never going to happen, but it would be so hype.
I want a Jordan Tyler three-pointer to make it 100.
That
Cross-court
would also be
pass. Got to flip my paper over. Here's Ruckman, three-pointer, no good. Fighting for it is Wes. Wes kicks it out. Here's Boyer, cross-court pass. Wes inside. Finds Boyer, and it's good off the glass. Here's Jordan Tyler. Gets it over to Cheney.
Let's get 100,
6
boys.
minutes left. Cheney inside McCoy. McCoy over to James. James for 3, no good. Taken up by McCoy. Foul will be called.
Huh?
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know.
I mean, this late in the game. No running clock, by the way. Oh, there we go. We just started it.
It just took a minute.
Daniel over there probably didn't realize it was a 30-point game. I don't know if they'll get it. They'll be like, they'll be pushing it.
We need some three-pointers, boys.
Three-pointer, no good. Fighting for the rebounds. Cantwell gets it Cheney. Put Kel Combs in to get 9 points real quick. Here's Cheney in the corner. Tyler back to Cheney. Over to James. James to Cheney. Gets it inside. No, taken away there on the fast break. Foul will be called. Send them to the line.
Yeah, with running clock, they're not going to get after that foul. Unless they get unless they get some good three-pointers up.
Third personal foul, 13th foul for the Eagles. Shooting 2 for the Tigers, number 12, Braden Bagley.
First free throw is good. Now the clock stops.
Aaron Tanto, your purse was found in the visitor section, and your purse is down
Brand new free throw shot
in
graphic.
the concession stand. Aaron Tanto, you can find your belongings there in the concession stand.
Second free throw is good. .456 left. The 5 on the court, Tyler, James, Cheney, McCoy, and Cantwell.
And that shot you guys just saw on the free throw line was one of our brand new.
Cantwell just bullied his way down in the paint. That was Ruckman.
I mean, he's 6'8" as a freshman. That's definitely a little interesting when you're on varsity, when you get on the court and you see a 6'8" freshman out there. But I was saying, that shot you guys saw on the free throw on the other end was one of our new shots that we got along with the timeout one that we've seen earlier tonight. Those were created by good old Jordan Burns up there.
First free throw, no good, coming from Cantwell. Second free throw will roll in. 92-63. Pass taken away by Cheney. Cheney gets it to Tyler.
Great anticipation on that one by Cheney. Pull it.
Cheney for three, and it's good. Nick Cheney, 95-63. The Eagles 5 away from breaking 100.
You got time. You got half a quarter. You got it.
I think last year against Central was the last time the Eagles broke 100.
You got half a quarter.
Three-pointer coming from Boyer, and it's good. Especially if they keep answering back with three-pointers. Stop the running clock.
Jordan Tyler? Aww.
Nick Cheney
I really want
to Tyler. Cross-court pass to James. James inside looking for Cantwell. Cantwell back out Cheney. Cheney hands it off to James. James three-pointer. No good. Rebound McCoy. Shoves Ruckman right in the back.
Dang it.
E. Willard Tigers basketball.
Third personal foul, 14th foul for the Eagles. Back in for the Tigers, number 21, Jackson Phipps.
Almost tipped and stolen right there. And that one's tipped. Oh. Caleb James got a hand on it. That's going to take more. Actually, nope, no running clock anymore.
Shot is no good.
Tigers,
95-66. Free throw is no good.
Hey, well, now that the running clock's off, you got a better chance of getting 100.
Yeah, 3:24 left. The Eagles need 5.
I need a Jordan Tyler or a Jackson Cantwell three-pointer.
I want it to be Jordan Tyler.
I'm fine with either.
I want to see JT hit it.
There is
James. Back up Tyler. Tyler, cross-court pass. Cheney fading away, way short. He'll be falling out of bounds.
Great no-look pass, just a little too high. You couldn't keep it in bounds. Hey, you got 3-10.
3-10 to score 5 points.
You got it, guys.
Here's a three-pointer coming from Ruckman, way long. Rebound, Willard. Boyer with the rebound. Back to Boyer for three. No good. Rebound there. Taken away. Here's Cheney in transition. Cheney on the fast break. Hands it off Tyler. Tyler off the glass for two.
Only 3.
The Eagles need 3 to break 100.
We need 3. We need a 3. Or 2 twos. I'm not going to complain, but we need 100.
And Bass tipped.
Jordan Tyler thought it was a backcourt.
I didn't really think it was tipped either.
I didn't either, but
taken away. There's McCoy slowing it up, hands it off to Cheney. Cheney picks up his dribble, nowhere to go, hands it off to Tyler. Hands it off to James. James pump fake, kicks in the corner, McCoy. One more time, Cheney for 100, and he makes it. They call traveling. Oh no! That would have been for 100.
Dang.
He did. He traveled, but
He did. He did.
You always see him let one slide.
He did, unfortunately. You see that guys making fun of it at the bench.
Euro step through the lane, and it's good for 2.
Hey, y'all got it. Y'all need one.
97-68.
1-3. 1-3.
Gets it over to Tyler. Tyler back to Cheney. Cheney from the volleyball line. 100, no good. Rebound, Cantwell. Cantwell off the glass. Won't roll in. Rebound there. I'll have to go to the freshman roster for this. Is Keyshawn Close. We're going to see some subs check in.
You got 1 minute 17. It's not a running clock. Actually, yeah, no, it's not a running clock. It's under 30. No, 1 3-pointer. I don't care who gets it. I really want it to be JT or Cantwell, but as long as we get it.
Darty there for the 3-pointer. It's good.
What a high-scoring game this turned out to be.
Tyler for 100. Oh, going rebound. McCoy, foul's going to be called there.
That's 7. 7? It's not a personal foul.
6. It's 4th foul. I don't know if they'll shoot another 3 with time closing down. We have a little fan next to us asking for the ball back. He knows what's at stake right now. 3-pointer is good. 44 seconds left.
We need one. One shot.
Here's Nick Cheney.
One shot, Nick.
Gets to James.
Come on, Caleb.
James, a cross-court pass. Gets up there, Tyler. Tyler to McCoy. Back to Cheney. Cheney to McCoy. Looks like they're going to hold it out. McCoy for 3.
McCoy.
And 100, no good. And the Eagles will be just short. Let's get the ball back here.
Put it up, put it up, put it up. Yeah, put it up. Shoot it, please.
Pull-up jumper, no good. Here's Cheney, 8 seconds left. He's telling him to hold it. And 2 clock out. And the Eagles will be just short of 100, but a big win, 97-74. The Eagles on top. Player of the game, Garrett Hines. It was a great game. I mean, the Eagles, 97, that was a lot of points put up in one game there.
Yeah, a lot.
I mean, what, it only ended up a 23-point win, but 97 points is 97 points.
Yeah, you'll take that any night. You know,
I think if the starters get left in, they put up 110. But, yeah, just crazy. Set our player of the game, Garrett Hines. We'll have a word with him here in a second. It's our Central Gas and Propane player of the game. We'll be back after this short break. And we are back live with our Central Gas and Propane player of the game. Great game, Gary. I mean, you played phenomenal tonight. You were definitely feeling yourself.
Yeah, I was definitely ready to play tonight. You know, after coming off of 0 points, it was kind of on my mind just to be more aggressive and just get back to what I know I can do. So I just try to play hard as I can.
So first thing I want to talk about is that little pull-up jumper you have. You kind of have the pump fake in the corner, drive in, pull-up jumper. I mean, it's smooth. You're fading away. No, I just see you do it a lot. You pump fake, drive in. I mean, fading away, pull-up jumper. I mean, how long have you been working on that for? Because it's smooth.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of my bread and butter. Once I develop my jump shot to where I can shoot it above my head and stuff, I realized with how tall I am, I can just pretty much jump over people. And that's definitely been one thing I've been working on since probably freshman year. So I love to do it, and it's a great shot.
So how's your team been prepping for district play, like looking ahead in the future?
I mean, we've just been getting really competitive in practice, just working really hard, and just trying to take steps forward every game. I would say we can all agree that Carthage was kind of a step back, but today we, really, we took a couple steps forward today.
Hey, great game, Garrett. My only question for you is just personally for you, how are you mentally preparing as we get to district play and even state, if you guys get through that? How are you mentally preparing yourself personally?
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking forward to this all my life, so I just, all the hard work that I put in and stuff, I mean, I'm just going to play like I always have played, so, yeah.
All right, thank you. Great game tonight, Garrett.
Great game.
97-74 was your score. You got anything else, Ryan?
I got nothing.
From Ryan Swanson, I'm Brady Reedtone, signing off.